Blasphemy.
Useless calories.
She's
Blasphemy.
Scottish, not Irish, Dan.
Yeah, I am a
Blasphemy.
Scotsman. Scotswoman at heart.
She's too busy wearing a kilt and playing bagpipes.
Hell yeah, I am.
And eating goat intestines.
Heck yeah, they're good stuff, man.
Slurping them like
I love
moose.
me some haggis.
Ah, yeah. Penny, you have an obsession with that box.
Alright, I'm making a bard. They're gonna play the bagpipes. And
I
I'm
thought I
gonna
was
get a
gonna see Penny
soundboard with
time
a ton of
triggered by
different
autumn.
bagpipe sounds.
Scotland!
At least we can play taps and bags for whenever one of us does.
Oh wait, did I just describe a dwarf bard?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Y'all are ridiculous. Last time we left off, you guys got your curses. Congratulations. Welcome back to the session. You killed Volka, you watched her soul get sucked into a soul jar that you don't know what this thing's gonna go do with her soul, but you know sure as heck, she ain't coming back.
Oh.
We gotta kill this lady now.
Wait, weren't we
No.
supposed to pick the right one so that she'd apparently be dead?
You didn't pick the right one. That's the whole
Exactly,
thing.
That's the problem.
You didn't pick the right one.
But then how is she dead?
Because she had her soul put... She's not dead. Her soul is just in a soul jar.
This lady basically gave us a chance to take her before she did.
Yeah.
And we didn't do it.
Shit.
It's fine.
No, it's not fine. Never fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's just phase 2.
What are you gonna do with her?
More like phase 20 at this rate.
What are you gonna do with her?
That's none of your concern.
But it is, because I need to know if you're gonna, like, kill her or release all the souls.
None of your concern.
But it is.
Can we buy her off you?
I gave you the
We're in a lamp
chance
right
to
now.
take her. You
Oh
all-
wait, no, I'm in
you're
an
in the
amulet.
lamp.
Never mind. I'm in an amulet. Never mind.
Yeah, you are in an amulet.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Forgot about that minute detail.
Well, it's
Do I
not a
have the
lamp, it's a
coin?
medallion, weird looking thing.
Okay.
If you want it to be a lamp, Dan, we can make it a lamp.
No, I'll take amulet.
I didn't spell that right. Whatever.
Again, we'll have the gold knight wear him, and she can much easier take care of him.
That's why I laughed when Dan chose that one.
This is bullshit.
So everyone's just gonna put a hand on Vunorg and stare at the lady.
And Vunorg becomes a flower.
Aw, that's cute.
Beck said,
Who are you looking at? The woman who sneezed?
yeah.
I didn't do that.
My only concern is that she won't be coming back, will she?
She sniffs the flower.
Have you all settled in with your new things, your new toys?
Sigurd's trying to find Vunorg.
They were just staring between him, Kiyomi, Jester, Blaz.
As you
But
do
that's
notice,
how-
she's holding the jar and she's kind of just swiveling it and like shaking it and just causing chaos to whatever might be within that soul jar. Trying to
Where's my
get you
sword?
the copy image. I'll send the image of. I do have my volume on the stream, right? Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys the image of the medallion in the Discord. Shamon Ryu.
Damn!
That's fancy.
I do
Wow, you
like
got a
this
sweet ass
medallion.
house.
Damn. Living in luxury.
Also, where's
What are you doing
Sal?
over here, Goldie? What do you want?
She's pointing at the medallion.
She'll give it to her.
She just like, there's like a little scuff, so you kind of see her take a rag and just wipe it, and then Dan, you just kind of like, in a cloud apparition, you go from like, now mind you, Dan, you were living a nice life of luxury. Like, the inside of your genie lamp was like the bachelor pad of bachelor pads. And you just got
hell yeah.
ripped out of your bachelor pad. And you just see Gold Knight with the medallion cleaning it, and then Jester staring at you.
Welcome back.
What happened?
Now you're alive.
Was I dreaming?
There he is.
Sure.
No.
You were.
No, you weren't. You were very much not dreaming.
No. I don't know.
What happened? I was
Yeah, I
in
I
got
can't
my...
remember
cursed.
what happened.
We all got cursed because we didn't pick the right thing.
So wait, my curse is to live in a sick-ass bachelor pad for the rest of my life?
No,
That's
your
not a good
curse is
idea.
to be stuck in that thing.
Yes!
No, it's not a good thing.
What do you mean? You haven't seen the inside of this thing?
No, I haven't, but I imagine living in something is not a good thing.
Listen.
What
I don't
happens
give
if
a
that
shit.
thing breaks, Bow?
Well, I don't know.
Maybe you liked it.
But have you,
You see
seen
the
inside
Gold
of that
Knight
place?
increase with worry at the thought of it breaking.
Sorry.
Like
Gold
it's
Knight.
got a whole lake in the back, a fireplace, house with 3 floors. It's got 3 floors. I'm living like a king in there. I
You
got
wanna go
food for the rest of
back?
my life. I got like it's even got its own anvil.
You know, he might be safer in the fucking amulet at this rate.
Can you put him
You know,
back?
you would be wrong.
All
I
I'm saying is, it's nice in there.
Thought I sent Dan the stuff on his curse.
No, I think you did.
I can't.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I'm struggling to. Oh no, here it is. I'm just trying to see if there
Can't
was.
wait to go into the fun house.
I mean, that's something you choose to do. You're not forced in Jester's
I
Funhouse.
know.
You just have the
Good
free
luck
ability.
going in there by yourself if you do.
Oh,
I don't
here
even
it
remember
is.
when the
No,
last
I
time
found
was
it.
we had
We'll
the
know
shift.
if something bad happens because you'll all drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can pocket heal them from out here at a safe distance.
It's
Who's gonna be-
perfect.
I will tell you, Dan, you do feel compelled to honor 3 wishes of the Golden Knights.
Oh my god. It's even worse.
Goldie, you owe me one of those
Hmm.
wishes. You owe me one of those wishes, Goldie.
Hey, you wouldn't know that yet, though. I haven't said shit.
No, but she knows what a genie lamp is.
It's fair.
Out of everyone here, Jester would know what a genie's lamp is.
Oh, by the way, Goldie, as much as I hate that you pulled me out of that nice ass fucking pad of a house, you get 3 wishes.
You rolled bizarre.
I will tell you,
I
Dan,
don't know
Proud
why.
of
you
him.
do not feel hungry, you do not crave drink, and you do not need sleep.
Oh no.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
Oh, shit. But wait, that won't stop me from drinking alcohol anyway.
No, it
yeah, I
doesn't
was gonna say,
stop
it doesn't
you.
Stop
It just
you.
means you don't need it.
Correct.
You're the Muppets alcoholism.
The Gold
You can
Knight is
still
gonna
enjoy
force
the
this
drink.
man to do his own laundry.
What do you mean? I've always been doing my own laundry, excuse me?
Where's your washboard?
In my backpack of holding.
Oh, okay. Not your cock ring of disappointment?
No, that's just for dark vision.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The Golden
Just
Knight just
imagine-
looks utterly horrified at the fact that you are now part genie.
I'm just gonna say this really quick because I got called away. I imagine the disappointment of that ring is he gets it up and then he instantly is done. I'll put it like that.
Wow. He's
I'll be back.
Right.
Hey, we never agreed on that. We never agreed on that. There was no downside to having this ring.
What I'm getting is it's a cursed cock ring that makes you a one pump chump.
So Bao is now part genie, part human, part werewolf, but still full idiot.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
Your,
The
Twitch-
worst
your Twitch
on you.
loves
You're gonna be
this,
like
right?
The
You're
worst
gonna be
part
like
is
the
Annie's
Dragonborn at the end of
impotent.
this. You're gonna be like
Right.
the Dragonborn at the end of this, where there's like 15 different kind of creatures that are calling for your soul by the end of it.
Of
the worst. The worst part is I'm actually very intelligent too, and I'm still a dumbass.
What's your wisdom?
That's a
Yeah.
14.
That's
Yeah,
decent
wise.
wisdom.
Okay.
My intelligence is 19.
That's
Yeah,
also
you're
because you have a magic item.
Yeah.
Take that magic item off and see what happens.
He would have like a
I don't actually
temporary
remember how.
decrease just because he's so used to it now.
See, now the
So,
problem
where's
is I
my
don't
sword?
entirely remember what.
I'm gonna look for my sword.
The rest of the items you guys didn't pick seep into their pedestals and into this tree. Which you do notice now the Tiefling lady has put a hand on the tree, and you almost see like a green-like energy pulling the color out of the tree and going into her hand.
You're killing the tree.
Don't kill the tree.
Take notes, this is very important. She's pretty powerful.
You think this is a tree? A tree
may
growing in the middle of a necromancer's castle.
It's not a tree at all.
It's a special tree.
It's going to give back what it has taken.
What it take?
But trees can't take. Unless you're talking about the bones of the dead, then they do take that.
They do take water.
You all are
I like
idiots.
water.
And sunlight. They like to. I heard trees eat
Well, that's
sunlight.
rude.
That is very rude. We're not all idiots.
Yeah, just glass.
Yeah, you're snoozing.
Mm-hmm.
Giant troll girl, are you hungry yet? I'm
Now that I
curious
think
about
about
your
food, I'm hungry.
appetite.
Yes. Yes, I'm very hungry.
She
haven't
will.
eaten.
Calling her bad.
You will watch as she kind of flicks a hand, and a nice turkey platter is now in her hand, and it smells so good,
Cigarette's
Sigrun.
mouth is immediately watering. She doesn't know what magic turkey tastes like.
Oh wow.
All of you all are beginning to realize just how hungry you are because you have not stopped to eat since you started the siege on this castle. You've gone nearly 24 hours without eating anything.
Okay.
Do you take it from
Okay.
her hand, Sigrun?
She go try to take the leg. She go grab a leg and rip it off.
Sigrun grabs the leg of the turkey, and the turkey turns to gold.
Oh no, it is! It's much!
And then she goes and tries to chop on it.
You chomp on solid gold, Sigrun.
Oh, that looked painful.
Oh, that wasn't good at all.
I broke a tooth, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a
It'll
troll.
regenerate.
But this turkey is now solid gold, right?
Yep, it's now solid gold.
God.
Sigrun,
No.
Sigrun is
No, we did
trying to
not
like
just get the
tear
gold
at the
leg.
gold turkey leg to rip the gold off the meat. And her stomach growls.
Wait, that doesn't work if you touch other people, right?
Sigrun's
Let her
gonna
touch you.
Jester.
Hey, get away from me!
That's a god save if you actually touch her.
Is she quick enough?
I don't know.
Here, I can roll a dex. We can contest dex. I don't know why my dice aren't out.
Get back and Autumn recapped. What the fuck happened while I was gone?
Sigrun
broke
grabbed
a
a
tooth.
turkey. The turkey turned to solid gold as she bit into it, and now she's going to test Jester to see if Jester will turn to gold. So they're rolling.
18.
21.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
No, you're not getting me with that. Nope. I read a book about that once.
She gotta touch the gold knight.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm
He
a-
is the gold.
Hey, Dan.
I'm gonna
Roll a
I'm gonna
con
make
save
this
for the
bitch
gold
live
knight.
up to her name.
19.
I think that passes.
Thank
That
God.
doesn't work on people.
Correction, did you touch her armor or did you touch her?
I
'Cause
was
she
reaching
wears-
for her.
She wears, I think she wears full plate, so...
She wears.
I poked her little neck tassel.
I don't know
So
if
I'm
she'd let you
looking-
get close enough to do that.
Yeah, plate armor.
Yeah, let's do a dex. V-dex before we do a con, because Dan, roll a dex for her. I don't know if she's gonna let Sigrun touch her.
9.
Another 19.
Yeah, no, she instantly retreats from you. When she sees Jester run, she knows better.
I go to touch Bow.
For fuck's
You
sake.
can't touch him.
I can't?
Good night, Graham.
There's only gonna be so many
He's
more
out-
people she can
He's
touch.
out of his omelet right now.
Yeah, but you're saying the
all
Gold
fine.
Knight isn't gonna grab him and run? When you're trying to touch people?
She gonna go touch Taro.
No.
Terry, you're being chased, and I know Sigrun's faster than you, so you guys have to do a Dex v Dex to see if she'll actually touch you.
So I don't know
Cheese,
if she's touching the people she likes the most
Well, that was
first,
a
or
21.
not, and that worries me.
Well, you
think
grab
Jester's
hold of
super
Taro's tail. Taro, I need a con save.
Uh-oh. Well, I know how this is gonna go. Goodbye, Crow World.
Guys, you watch as
Oh.
Taro's tail starts turning to gold.
He gets one more
Yeah, he gets one more.
at the end of your next turn.
That's,
Oh,
Taro turns to solid gold.
Everyone.
all right, I'll go.
Bravo,
and-
Sigrun.
What happens
You
to
are
us?
doing great.
Okay,
You
I'll
are
go
doing
fish,
amazing.
cooking my dinner real
you can
quick.
make your food now.
Wait. No, what happens to us?
Hey, Goldie, may I make a recommendation?
She's
Oh
looking at
my
you.
God. Taro.
You see Terror right there? Yeah, I'm not gonna say it, but you know what you should do.
Sigrid's
Remember,
gonna-
you have 3 wishes.
Do not waste that fucking wish on him. I swear to all that's ever living, Goldie,
How
don't
about-
do it.
how about
I can deal with
rather-
that. I just don't know how I'm gonna be able to deal with it or when.
how
Don't
about
waste that
you-
wish.
So Taro's an object now.
Wait, time out. Those wishes could cure our curses.
How?
Maybe.
You know,
how
I think
much
this
would a
figures-
taro
this actually-
cost in a bag of golden.
We are not killing
Oh, no.
Taro.
If I'm thinking about it, it would be that amount of gold in like height, right?
Or
Oh,
we-
yeah.
And weight, and it would be like the density.
By the way, I told you
this-
fuckers that my curse was gonna be more detrimental to you guys than it is to me.
So-
Till you realize Sigrun can't eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can't touch her own food.
Oh my god, we have
No,
to
I
fucking hand
just,
feed
uh,
it.
Yeah. You'll have to hand feed
So-
Sigrun. It's not
No,
her
really?
whole
No.
body, it's just
No.
her hands.
No, we're just
There's a
looking
reason
at
I
entire
described it as
blender
you notice
relationships
her
in a
hands
hobby.
are just gold look.
I'm just glad the Rose Curse doesn't affect status ailments, because it would not have been just Taro that turned to gold.
This is true.
That's what I was trying to ask.
What?
Hopefully, we would have all gotten a concept.
No,
though.
Penny ran in.
Oh boy.
I feel like if it
So-
were gonna be something
Good
like
night.
that, you'd
All
all
I have
get
to
a
say
say.
Can I have some sweet?
is
I gotta be right
what
back.
makes us any better if we were to bag
I'm
of
coming to
gold
steal something sweet.
Taro? Because I feel like that would be the equivalent of trading somebody for money and then we instantly become slavers.
No, that's worse. You're trading
Yeah, that is
someone's
worse.
dead body for money, and then
Sigurd
never
starts
ever getting it
violently
back
shaking
again.
the Taro statue.
Big Run, be careful.
Taro!
Ah, she's not gonna listen to me.
You know that's not gonna work, Sigrun.
I mean, she clearly does.
How do I fix him?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to
touch
figure it
him.
out.
Her
I have no
answer-
idea how to get rid of any of our curses, and I want to get rid of the rose one.
Why?
That
I thought
one's
you
like
were
the
excited
second
about
thing
it.
I'm thinking about. Terra's gold. That's less important than my rose curse.
Sigrun's just
We're
gonna
gonna
put
fix
him
Sigrun's
in
curse
in
first, I
her
think.
chest.
No, we're going with the rose one first.
Well, I mean,
Actually,
you
no.
can beg a certain golden knight if you really want to get that wish off.
I don't know if those wishes are gonna be strong enough.
I hope wish is strong enough.
You think Bao can make that many powerful wishes?
I don't think it's really about.
He couldn't even tie his own boots this morning.
Okay, but hear me out. They literally. These are.
We're not wasting wishes on curses. It's stupid.
Then
Sigrun's
how
gonna
do we
take
get
a
these
rope,
curses cleansed?
tie
How do you get
underneath
any
Taro's-
curse removed? You gotta find someone strong enough to remove the curse, or you gotta find a way to remove it yourself.
Taro's
I
now
mean,
dangling
Whatever
on
rituals-
Sigrun's back.
maybe.
I gotta figure out the origins of these curses before we can even think about getting rid of them.
Why do you have to figure them out?
Because I'm the only one who is prevalent in this kind of magic. Can you cast a curse? Can you cast a curse?
Yes.
Well, I guess you can, Sigrun, and you know what? You're counted out of this.
What if a magic is curse?
Well,
Curse? It's curse.
there's two spells that are technically curses, and it
I
well,
think
is the
they're
last one that's
enchantment.
curse. But they are enchantment, and
They're
there's bestow
typically
curse and remove
I think
curse.
it. Yeah. Unless you're Grim Clip, then you
I
got
think
like
the
7
only
other
one that
ones.
can get it actually out of you all is Kiyomi. I think Kiyomi can get it because I think bards can get it, but I don't remember.
I'm sure druids
I
can. We
don't
just
have
need
it.
Tarot to get. Oh wait.
Druids can't get not get bestow curse. The one class I would think it could.
Yeah, bard, cleric, and wizard.
Druids
So
can't get
the only one that can get it
I mean,
is
remove-
They
Kiyomi.
can't get
Kiyomi.
remove curse or bestow curse.
How the hell can druid not get remove curse?
Oh no, they have bestow curse. Druid I think
I'm
does
not
get
even looking
remove
this up.
curse.
I know that a fucking
Nope.
ranger doesn't get this type of spell.
See, but being knowledgeable in removing curses isn't going to help us find out the origins of these curses because two different magics.
Ranger.
Because remove curse is an abjuration and bestow is an enchantment. So it's two different schools entirely.
Are you all well acquainted with your gifts now?
I'd like to go back into my genie hut
hate
now.
it.
Oh,
If
and she snaps her fingers, and like the floor beneath Goldie's feet just turns to water. She slams down into it, and her whole bottom half of her body turns to a fish. She's a mermaid now.
Oh,
How are
That's
we
kinda
gonna
cool.
carry her?
yeah, cool.
Oh no.
you know what?
So,
Well, no, she'll be
She
fine.
looks horrified because she did
Don't-
not know that was going to happen.
Don't worry, guys. Sigrun will carry her.
No, Sigrun.
By the way, Tiff, Sigrun went and tried to pull out a rope to tie Taro up, and
It turned to gold.
Yeah,
now
I
she's
could.
just got a coil of
I don't know
golden
if you
rope
can.
that she can't move.
She probably can't leave water for long, but I probably could put this
she
for a little
can be
bit.
fine out of water. I just wouldn't recommend letting her sing.
Oh,
Oh
my
no.
god. Siren.
Siren song.
So who wants
I
to go to
wanna
the
hear-
nearest store when we get back and get some
You know, I do
earmuffs?
kind of want to hear that now that I think about
I
hear- They're
Nope,
quite lovely.
nope.
I do recommend it.
it. I don't know if we've heard Goldie sing
Can
before.
Bao-
This would be like the first
Can
time.
Bao
Great.
do anything beside, or does he like face through shit?
I know. Sigrun's
Oh,
gonna
yeah, do I have a
pull out her
tail?
Sending stone to Taro and try to talk
You
to
have
him.
your race and things didn't change. It's more just you have that slight genie look to you now.
Damn.
Can he pick her
You
up?
immediately have more jewelry on you.
you know,
feel
look
like
fly.
Or
Also, for
I feel like
those
an
of you
Arab
that
king.
picked up that rose, an added bonus with your gift, just imagine going down some stairs or walking through a door and you'll find yourself someplace you won't want to be.
Oh, oh, oh no.
What? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
You might find
I
yourself in a house of fun.
Yeah, no.
Glaz is just
Paris,
looking
Paris
over
curse
at-
is not important anymore. He can stay a gold statue. I need to deal with this now.
I'm more curious what would have
You know
happened
what?
if
We
someone
can
chose
put
the
him
egg or
in the
the
fun
dagger.
house. We'll leave him a statue in the fun house. It'll be fine.
No.
Oh no.
If Sigrun is screaming into the sending stone she shares with Taro.
It
Trying
turns
to
to
talk
gold.
to him.
Oh well, I
It's
don't know.
magic item.
Is it magic items count?
It only matters
I
if the
think-
magic of the item is weaker than the curse.
I mean, it's
How strong is the
sending
curse?
by technicality, so 3rd level.
I mean, to be fair, the real question is, does Sending Stone does it still affect the Sending Stone if it turned gold?
I have a
Yeah,
question
that's
now.
also the thing.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
It
you just
really
have a
won't
golden
affect it.
sending
It'll just be a
stone.
gold setting stone, so it just turns gold.
I have a question.
It still it
So-
still acts magically like it should, but it's just gold now.
Is Druid a full caster? I know he isn't.
Yes.
Yes.
I know he's a multi-class.
Taro is
How
a full caster with Druid.
Does the fucking magic in him not stop the curse because he can cast higher levels?
Petrification.
Because-
It's
because it
petrification.
It's not the
literally
fact that
petrification.
magic items have an innate resistance against
Magic.
effects.
Oh,
that
you know
alter
what
that.
spell can cure petrification? Do you know who
Enlighten
knows
me.
that said spell but can't use it on himself?
The guy
The
that
guy is
technically-
petrified.
the petrified man is the
Should
one that has the
Hack your
spell.
chest before you.
To end the
Sigrun
spell.
really picked the best one to turn into a gold statue.
The only other one who would know it would be Kiyomi.
Jesus.
You might not know.
You know the best part?
Dan, you motherfucker.
Wait. There is a look. He is frozen in a state of terror.
A terror and his tails are indented.
I'm
They're
trying not to
also
make-
the one tail's puffed up because you know it was turning to gold.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to make these jokes anymore, but oh my god, this is gonna make me go insane. And no, yeah, whatever.
This is
I'm
a
just gonna go
problem.
insane.
The real question is Taro fully capable of perceiving everything around him while he's petrified or not?
Nope.
Taro's at a
God.
standstill. The last thing he remembers is him terrified with his tail grabbed.
Sigrun is going to sit there and just like, you know, dogs gnaw on a bone. She's doing that with that golden turkey leg.
Oh god, I thought you were saying that.
Why
was
don't you just deal with
Taro.
Tara's tail?
No.
It's not like he can stop you. This is the one time you can do it.
It doesn't look appetizing right now.
Wait a minute.
And the golden turkey leg does?
It smells
looks
like gold.
Food. Smells like
Ah.
gold.
Which thing did Taro pick?
He
The
picked
rose.
what flower with
Picked
the
the
other
rose
He
four.
picked the rose. So how's our health pool looking right now, Tiff?
I said it was 450.
Yeah.
450, but did it go down due to Taro
Did
being
anything
No,
happen?
you can take damage from it.
No.
No.
Oh, sweet, we got extra health though. Nice.
Yeah, we all get extra
This
health.
is just a win. Wait a minute.
Oh my god, does he start chipping if we start taking damage?
Sigrun. Hey, Sigrun. If you gotta touch glass, you can leave Kiyomi alone, but can you touch glass?
Sigrun.
Wait, don't touch glass.
Wait, why not?
What?
You know,
She doesn't
That
wanna
means,
turn me
that
to
means that
gold.
we have more health
Sigrun
to
is
work
now
with, Kiyomi.
beating the golden turkey leg on the ground, trying to break it.
it would be nice if we actually had members who could do stuff instead of sitting there like a statue.
Yeah.
Personal recommendation.
Hey, you have wishes, don't you?
Is
Not
there
for
a-
you.
Is there an exit to
I
this
know.
room?
Specifically behind where the diamond was, you do notice there is a like the eye hole of a tree. However, all of the color in the tree is now gone. And you're beginning to feel the ground underneath your feet give way.
Hold on, wait. I need to write something real fast. Invitation. Lady with horns and wings. I don't know you. That's good enough.
Here, I'll
You
give
go
it
to
her.
throw it, and the air kind of like catches it and wisps it over to her.
Ah, perfect. However,
However,
Yeah,
you see her
fuck that,
take it
Marty.
between her two fingers with her other hand, while the one she's still swirling the soul jar in the other, and walks. You watch a crack, like as if like reality itself broke and cracked open, and you see a very dark, gray-scaled, different place through that crack as she just walks through it, and somewhat mechanically starts to reseal itself.
Is that the Shadowfell?
Hmm?
Is that the Shadowfell?
Yes.
If I touch the Shadowfell,
So I
will it have
assume
gold
Jester
color?
would know what that looks like.
Sigrun's going to just stare defeated at the turkey leg and pick up Taro and start walking out the exit.
Sigrun, as you're walking out, the floor is literally, your foot goes through a couple times as you're leaving, just at how weak the floor is now.
Well, I think we did great. We did great.
However,
We defeated
it's a
Volca.
dead tree.
Does anybody have gloves that we could put on Sigrun?
The gloves will probably just turn to gold too.
Correct.
I mean, yeah.
They'd be stuck on her hands.
They'd
And
be
her
stuck
hands
on
would
her
be
hands.
stuck in a single position.
Yes.
What if we? Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah,
Sigrun,
technically.
upon exiting, do you feel wherever you had put that rose, it goes right back to being heavy and it's Vunorg again?
Okay.
Ow!
Now, if we put golden gauntlets on her, they can't turn to gold because they're already gold. Would they just stay the same then?
They have to be made completely of gold.
Yeah, they would have to be made completely of gold.
But then we could, have them move more. Put the joints in it.
Sigrun's gonna start looking around this room for a specific
Sigrun,
object.
don't touch anything.
There are actually books on the shelves still.
Yes, there are still some books on the shelves.
Is there any interesting looking books?
Hey,
Let
books out to get
me-
these fucking curses off us.
My man is already hating on the curse.
No, I'm hating on your curse the most.
I mean, there's technically one way,
Best.
but Goldie just has to
Literally
do it.
sell so much stuff made out of solid gold, and their first thing is a Kitsune statue. What's not to like?
I'm just saying, Sigrun wouldn't do it,
Actually,
but she's
now
got
that I'm thinking about it.
22,000 copper coins.
2,000 gold coins.
22.
I know exactly what
2,000.
would catch Evil Jester's eye.
But Sigrun would never think of doing something like that.
See,
I guess
here's the
specifically
thing.
a book on
she'd
removing
also-
curses would also be useful, but
she
I have
would
a
also-
feeling
Why would
this
she
one,
have that
this one I just sent you, Ryan.
Wouldn't she get upset though, due to the copper turning to gold?
she just hold
No.
the book, and then she just
No.
tries to, as secretly as possible, just hide it away.
You
But she found
guys
the
watch
book,
as
so
Jester gets
I-
really quiet and starts doing these inward movements where you guys can't see what she's doing.
I was gonna ask why you insight that, but okay.
You
Yeah, of
can
course you can.
try.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying
Well,
it to
wanna
you, so
roll
that you can.
against
You want to
Jester?
roll against
I have
Jester.
the high. Okay,
What
you know
am
what?
I rolling? Am I rolling a
Fuck
stealth
the
or
both
sleight
of
of hand?
you.
Do
I'm-
it.
Fuck the
Do
both
it.
of you. I'm the
Do
best
it.
one to do it.
I would think sleight of
stealth or
hand,
sleight of hand?
Brian.
So
It'd be sleight of hand versus
Is it-
perception.
perception. Okay.
Do I have any more of these? Oh, I have none of these left. I've burned all those.
All the stuff that helps you win.
My knowledge from another life. I've burned all those by now. It's been a long day. Didn't know if I had any left.
You guys haven't rested
roll?
more than a short rest.
22.
Roll 28.
Okay.
I will
See her-
send you
see
what.
you see her put a book away.
Yeah. With that much, I'll at least let you see what the cover looks like.
Yeah, I mainly just wanted to know the cover, so then I may be able to inquiry about it.
That's
That's my book.
Oh. What
It-
you grabbing, Jester?
Anything that can help us, you should probably grab some shit too and stop standing there. Aren't you the leader or something?
That is true.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No.
But just throwing books off the shelf that don't interest her, just onto the ground behind her.
It's a lot of books, Chester.
I'm gonna go look around now.
Why do you think I'm getting rid of them so I can remember which ones I've looked through?
What if we just turned all the books that don't interest us into gold and try and read them?
No, I just look at whatever cover looks the most interesting. That's how you judge a book, by its cover.
Oh.
Glintz. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start looking around now for any useful items.
We literally could probably become rich just off this room.
You're not already rich?
Yeah.
You fucking joshing me?
I'm literally the poorest member of the party.
What do you mean? I'm basically an Arab prince with my new
So-
bachelor pad, man.
Um,
I gotta look the part. I gotta buy more jewels.
Right.
So,
gonna
Sigrun, because of what you're looking for, you watch as Jester throws a book. It clatters to the ground, opens up, and a small little circle that exactly what you're looking for rolls out of it comedically, and then like falls through a slit in the wood.
So worthless.
I go over and smash the floor with my fist.
And now the floor is gold.
What did that book do to you, Sigrun?
Actually, no. She's gonna grab her non-magical maul that's gonna turn into gold and get heavier into the fucking wooden ground.
By the way, Sigrun, you probably shouldn't touch whatever you're looking for. Just telling you that now.
Well, she doesn't want to listen to the leader. No, I'm not even
So
gonna
you
talk
take
to
the
her
maul
about
and you smash the ground, and in the hole, looking through the ground, where does that lead out to now? Oh, I gotta think of the layout
She's like,
of the
I
castle.
did this to troll him,
Secret
but where is
passageway?
it actually going?
Didn't think about that. Did not.
It's not. What?
I'm just saying, Sigrun will level this room for that object.
This one. This is what I need to see.
Also, can I just say she could have reached her hand through the floor and instead smash.
That's too simple.
it is too simple.
Just be glad that she didn't hit it with her fist.
So if Sigrun is using ghost form and she pushes through something with her hand, it doesn't turn to gold.
Sigrun,
Not touching it, right?
right where it's
Maybe I should
landed,
try.
you look through the hole in the ground you just made, and you see a fully stocked kitchen. You're not certain where it fell down there, but you know that it's in that kitchen now.
I start making the hole big enough for me to jump down.
Okay, you eventually... You're smashing the wood, and eventually you're... You're turning the wood to gold.
Well, I'm using them all. Not my fists.
Yes, are you breaking your back every time? Because you are 10 feet tall trying to hit the floor. I want you to keep that in mind. You are 10 feet tall trying to hit the floor.
You're right. Think smarter, not harder. I'm gonna use the power of Unorg to light the floor on fire.
Okay. Your shadow blocks the floor.
She stares at her shadow.
The shadow stares back.
You're in the way.
It does not move.
Fine, I'll use Unorg.
The shadow still doesn't
She'll
move.
draw Unorg.
Uh-huh.
Would you get out of the way?
It does not move.
How big of a hole did I successfully make?
A mall-sized hole.
I'm gonna try to crawl through the hole using my spectral form.
You can shadow leap, and you're Oh my god!
I can't shadow
I
leap.
thought you had the shadow leap by now.
No, we talked about reworking my second ability that's not as useful, but we never did.
You can phase through the floor. The fall
that's-
damage is like gonna do jack nothing to you
Negligible
anyways.
to me.
It's gonna do nothing to you anyways.
couldn't just let me light the room on fire with
No!
my whole party in it?
You can take that much fall damage.
Wow.
Huh.
Nice.
Crazy.
Hey guys.
Wow.
However, you guys
And-
watch as Sigrun kind of just phases through the floor and is gone.
Where did he just go?
You probably hear a loud clatter as she lands, because she was looking through the hole, so she probably went face first through the floor.
Yeah.
I think she didn't land back first.
Too bad Tara's still
Glaz's-
gold.
Glaz is
Yeah.
just,
She left
Tara-
Taro up there. There's
Yeah,
now-
can Taro fit through the mall-sized hole in the floor if we just like push her?
No. Because when he was trying to get away from Sigrun, he kind of, you know,
Yeah,
he
he's
elongated
kind
the
of-
tail.
You
By the
know,
way, I
what
just
are the
thought
chances-
about something, guys.
I don't think this will work. What are the chances we could put Taro in a bag of holding?
Oh,
He is
yeah.
technically
I mean,
just made out of
technically
solid
we
gold.
could
You
right
could.
He is
now.
You
just
could
solid
right now.
gold.
It's safe
The
right
only thing
now.
that's
because-
stopping you
guys,
from that is air, and
If you
he's
let me
gold.
touch you and turn you to gold, and then I light the floor on fire, none
No.
of you will suffocate.
No.
No, but you'll melt if it gets hot enough. And gold.
Gold is a
kind of
soft
metal.
metal.
Yeah.
no,
Kind
it,
of
it
gross
would
fire.
eventually get that hot in that room.
Yeah, I know it
It
would.
would.
Eventually. However,
gonna investigate the
the
room.
floor would probably collapse before that,
Alright.
and then we would just go
Gold-
down to the
gold
next floor.
melts
I've
at
been trying to
And
do
that floor would also get
1,948
cooking, and since it's a kitchen, I'm guessing it's stone.
Fahrenheit. It has one of the highest melting points of all
Glenn,
metals.
Glenn, shut the fuck up.
There we go.
Shut the fuck up. Please continue,
No, I did-
Joey.
Thank you. I've been okay. That works too. I have been trying to investigate the room for a bit now. I'm guessing it's an investigation.
Yes.
While he's investigating, I'm gonna shove Taro into my backpack of holding.
How big is your bag of
21.
holding?
Let's see here. 1,500. Currently taking up about.
Hey, Kiyomi, you want to help me search?
I'll help you, sir.
I'd say about 500
still
is
21.
at least being taken up. Possibly. As being generous too, because I don't actually know.
What's your total,
But
Joey?
I'm
21.
pretty sure. Let me double check.
You find the other half of
Notes.
Kiyomi's fake key that broke.
That's not my notes.
I'm gonna grab that.
He tries to grab it from you.
He'll hand it to you.
Notes.
You find a weird. Oh, I gotta send you the picture. Another book. Man, who would have thought a lich would have so many books?
I like
Knowledge.
reading.
Knowledge. Here are my
I don't know what's giving me the 5 in investigation because I shouldn't have it.
Here are
but-
my task with my brand new phylactery.
I really do not know what's giving me 5 in intelligence. The only I can think of, it's based off my wisdom. No, it's not. What the fuck? Why do I have 5 in
I
intelligence?
can't imagine those would take it that much, but I'm
No,
gonna
5.
say.
5 in investigation.
Yeah, that sound right.
Hey Cam, how much does Taro weigh?
Proficiency, expertise.
It's more like his
or
height. You need to
something.
do the height in
I-
pounds of
I'm
gold.
assuming it's
basically.
expertise.
Yeah, Taro's height is 5
Please
You
don't
find
remember that.
this
He
book.
normally
Expertise.
weighs 98 pounds base.
What's
but,
your
No,
It
just
It's
in-
locked,
equipment?
but it does not appear to have any magical things about it, Joey. It just appears to be some form of note-taking book.
I
in
look
general.
over at Jester for a moment, think something through, and then put the book away.
Hey,
Jester, because he
what
took a
do you have
moment to
there?
look at you. This book was not on the shelves.
We'll note that down for later.
You know, technically, if he doesn't fit in the
I know
bag of
you're
holding, I
trying to
could
hide
put him in
that
the bag
from
of
me,
holding.
but I'll get it in the end, so don't worry about it.
Oh, you saw it?
I mean,
You have lockpicks?
Oh, of course, I can get into that book any second.
Okay, so
He is going to
Taro-
pull out the bag. He's going to pull out the book, hold it in front of her, not letting her take it, lockpick it.
I can't
He's-
lockpick it while you're holding it like that.
I can. I will sit down on.
So
a
you do
table
it then.
and hold it. Give me the lockpicks.
No, they're my lockpicks. They don't work for you.
Exactly.
Kiyomi, because you're aiding him, you'll find this one.
Hey, so I went to do the math on it. Currently, Taro weighs 19 times more than he normally would. He weighs over 4,000
I'm
pounds.
just gonna use lockpicks.
Ooh.
Never mind. That's a Sigrun. That's a Sigrun that's got to carry.
Yeah,
it's
you.
like
no,
a
there's a
barely
reason that I
Sigrun
was
can
like,
carry.
Sigrun going downstairs is an issue because she's gonna be the one that's gonna have the easiest time carrying him.
Can we just use one?
Gonna be the only one who
Yeah.
can.
I'm not
No,
this anymore.
Bao
Otherwise it's gonna be a
can,
team
it's
effort.
just
I mean, I
she's
could.
gonna drag. He's
Camp
gonna
said
drag and be a
4,000 pounds,
pain.
right? Camp say 4,000 pounds?
I just
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah, I don't even know if Bao could lift that.
I'm
Nah, I
just
think I
imagining-
can.
What's your
I
strength?
29. I think I have like the same, if not a little less than Sigrun.
I'm imagining Cloud's Buster Sword from Final Fantasy, and it's just way too heavy for Bao to carry, and that's just fucking.
I mean, realistically, if I wanted to, I could tie a rope around Tyro and then just make a makeshift fucking like backpack
You know-
pulley thing and just pull like. What am I thinking of? You know those like children backpack leashes? I can just make one of those, but in reverse.
Where's Ryan?
See, so the thing is, I'm pretty sure Sigrun is the only one that can do it because she's a bigger size, which means her carrying size gets increased by more than yours
Yeah.
would. Because I think, what does Sigrun have? A 4 strength or something like that?
Something
I think
ridiculous.
it's like 24.
Yeah. So it's
I mean, I probably could, but there would be a very nice hit mark
Oh.
on the floor.
because I'm just doing math here, and I'm sure that that statue doesn't actually weigh 4,000 pounds, but to even get close to 1,000 pounds of carrying capacity, which I'm pretty sure Sigrun also has double it, just because it would pretty
So-
much be only her.
I mean, off the top of my head, I can't. My fucking backpack of holding has 1,000 pounds left. Granted, I didn't have that much stuff in there to begin with. The only things that are new additions that I haven't
Ryan,
calculated yet because I don't know the weights.
Because you're up on the
Yeah.
shelves, you do find a weird vial of blue liquid. It has a slight glowing hue to it, and the shade of the liquid seems to be dark blue, but there seems to be like a slightly lighter blue that kind of swirls a little bit, so slightly and cloudy within it.
Does it look like something that if I took the top off of it, it would do whatever it's gonna do?
It looks like something you drink.
Okay, well, I just want to open it up and just like smell it.
You open up and smell it, and there's not really that significant of a smell. It kind of more just reminds you of water. But it seems to be water that holds some form of magical property.
Also, question: why would you even want me to open that book in the first place, Glaz? That thing looks horrible, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Yeah, that's gonna be like a 20. What is my lock picking? Plus 11.
He's holding onto the
29.
book.
29.
You unlock it.
Go ahead and open it so I can see what horrible curse befuddles you.
I'd ask Tara to see if there's a curse.
However, I could do it, and I'm willing to, take whatever curse that.
Yeah, no, those being generous. Cause I only have like
So
paintings and
here's my
gemstones,
thought
so it's more
process.
like
You may not get the
Alright.
curse, but if it affects me, it's gonna affect you in the long run.
Alright, I've come to the executive decision. I'm leaving Tara behind. I'm not even touching him.
Exactly.
That's a Sigrun problem. That's a Sigrun problem.
That's either he goes and either Sigrun carries him or he ends up in the funhouse. There's no two other ways about it.
We gotta push him to a door to do that though, and Jester has.
Yeah,
a
we
ban
gotta
to go to
push
the
you, and there's
funhouse,
no
so
way in
that's
fucking hell I
also
can
a
do it.
problem. Is Jester
Well,
can't go into the funhouse right now.
well,
Don't know
hear
if
me
that's
out.
changed, but
Jester is
Hear
the
me
only
out.
one who can.
yeah.
She can't go in, nor can the other one come out.
So
technically,
he
I
weighs
could,
like
me and Golden
4,000
Knight could push him.
pounds. How much can you carry, Bao?
Not 4,000 pounds.
You can carry
Well,
like
I
it's
mean,
like
what if we
500.
both
You
try
can
to
carry
carry him?
500ish, and then if
Well, this is
Glenn
where
does not have something that doubles his carrying capacity, he has 750-ish.
so
both of
here-
you together,
here's
maybe.
I was gonna say, like, maybe me and the Gold Knight could probably do something, because hers is
Well-
27, mine's 29.
Due to me, also, how the fuck is she gonna hold him up though?
We just gotta push him through a door. If we were to go to the funhouse.
You just have to push him to this
And
door.
I don't know if Sigrun can even hear us if I try to yell down to her.
I mean, there's a hole in the floor.
He
I'm
is
sure she'd be fine.
definitely in screaming distance.
Because I know Jester will see all of these as
However, you're walking away from
finds
that book that's currently unlocked on the table.
No, he would pick it up and put it in his bag.
Wow,
He's
hold
not-
on.
he's not
Hold on,
doing
no, that's not. I didn't agree to open it just for you to not open it. You gotta open that thing.
He's gonna hold it in his hand as he's walking over to the hole.
You know, I was
Stick
gonna say,
run.
just so I could just pick a pocket glass.
Oh, he's
but
not
that
even in
went
his
down the
fucking
window.
computer. Fine, I'll open the book. I'm getting hurt.
I was wondering what those were.
things you haven't found that are gonna need
Yep.
to be identified.
Don't even know what they are.
You do find a silver ring with like a small blue opal in the center. You find a strange pocket watch with butterfly wings and a blue aquamarine, that's what it is, in the center of what looks like a pocket watch. Jester found a weird water thing. You find a strange cloak that has stars on it, and
Stars.
it somewhat seems to billow of smoke at the bottom. And there's arcane runes along the surface of the cloak that also slowly drift with the fabric. And then there is a whiter-ish cloak with a dark black ombre towards the bottom, and it has kind of like, I wouldn't say spider, but like an acid spit like look to engraving around the edges of it. And obviously you guys found the key. Sigrun found what she was looking for. Trying to think if there was anything else in that room. You guys got both the major books. If I remember something, you guys did roll high enough to find pretty much everything. If I remember something, I'll just tell you. But I think that was
Yeah,
everything.
By the way, I am opening that book too. Since Sigrun isn't here right now.
How'd you do that?
I'm already in a dark spot. Why not?
You open the
Why not make it
book,
darker?
and what languages can you speak?
Ah, fuck! I think I'm reading this.
Yes.
Okay, I know 4: Common, Elvish, Halfling, Orc.
You cannot read this language.
I'm putting the book away.
Hold on, can I see over his shoulder
Nope.
what's on the pages?
No,
What languages do you speak, Ryan?
You gave me a lot of them.
it's in fucking tiefling. I can feel it. Wait, do I not have comprehend languages? Please tell me I do.
That doesn't affect your reading skill.
Doesn't even look.
Ah.
These languages don't make sense. Why do I have these?
If
What
it's
is that?
in
Common,
a
Elvish,
language,
Dwarvish, Sylvan, and animals. I don't know
Animals
why I
is
have
in a-
Elvish,
I-
Dwarven.
Animals, I
If
think, came
comprehend
from something.
languages does.
I'm
if
Oh, it
it's
does?
in a language
that
that Bao can understand for
wouldn't
once in his
have
life, that'd be
Abyssal
a new
instead
one.
of, you know,
Hold on,
the
did-
Dwarvish and the Elvish, but I don't remember.
Wait, do you
In
have comprehend languages, Joey?
languages,
Yeah,
I
Glenn
do,
was just
but
correcting
it
me.
says you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can read the thing that we
That's
didn't know
on
it could do is that we didn't know that it could
I
actually
cannot.
do audio
Oh.
cue. Yeah, it's a self cast. It goes on you.
I don't want Kiyomi to read it.
I don't know where I am.
You're in the kitchen.
Do you want?
Surprised they don't have
Sick
So,
run.
I was gonna say, do you want Bao to look at
Sigrun
it first?
is here.
Wait.
He is not there.
Oh, this is the other
Uh.
jester's languages. I don't know if the two jesters have different languages. That's what
Are
I
the
think. is
monsters
wrong about
there?
Yeah, am I surrounded
it.
by
Okay,
the undead?
this
stuff?
jester knows common, infernal,
All the
and
holes in the ground lost their
that's
magic
the
smoke,
only ones that
Glenn.
this knows.
Below the monsters.
There's
There's still fighting going on outside.
no
Oh, yes.
in this room. There's 3 monster tokens. We're asking if they're there.
Oh, no, they're gone now.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
You have to understand, I'm looking at the whole map right now, trying to bring everything up to speed with where you all are at.
Yeah.
Zegron,
I don't know if you heard me, Tiff, but
Yes.
I was reading the wrong Jester.
what about Taro?
The other Jester's languages.
What about it?
I
How
feel
are
like
we
the
gonna
other
drag
jester
him?
would know these languages, though.
Yeah,
Pass him down.
I was looking at the
That's-
wrong one.
we
This
cannot
one
pick him up.
knows Common, Abyssal, and Infernal. And then,
You're telling me
yeah.
that
don't know if that's any
Bao
of them.
can't pick up Taro.
You would notice root-wise.
I can't pick him up. I just told you.
Root-wise,
You know how heavy
you
he
recognize.
is?
He's like 4,000 pounds, Glenn.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You-
can't
you-
carry him then.
yeah. You can't even carry him either.
Everyone has
He's
to work
stuck
together.
there.
Goldie, just please use a wish on Taro, for the love of God.
You said I noticed
Does anyone
the
have
roots,
reduce?
though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flash,
Taro does.
you want me to read it?
Taro, stop knowing every spell. We need to help you.
I don't want you to get cursed by whatever's in this book. You know me.
But it looks important.
Do you want me to see if I can read it? I highly doubt it, because I've been useless up until forever.
Maybe I can read it. Pass it down.
Like,
Actually, no, I was
what-
able to talk to a
the
dragon.
reason you
Ah.
know it is because of who your mother has been with, Ryan.
Ah,
So-
yeah, that would make sense.
So you recognize it, however, you're not capable of actually translating it.
Actually, maybe the
What
Gold Knight might
language
be
is
able
it?
to. Who knows?
I'm gonna look over at Jester.
Who's making
She
faces
probably
at
knows.
it because she knows the one sibling that could read this?
What language is it?
Do any of you know Primordial, like ancient Primordial, that there are only
Oh.
like probably
I
like
know
a
a little.
handful of creatures in this world would probably ever be able to read? Yeah.
Nope.
And I know one of those creatures? Yeah.
I know a little.
Do I want to
from my-
talk to that
from my
creature?
hearing.
Absolutely not.
So only primordials can read this.
Yes, but it would take them a long time to also decipher it because it's written in an the oldest form of it. Which now makes you wonder just how old Volca really was.
10,000 years old.
I'm just saying, we have one party member that can read Primordial.
This broken primordial, and it'd take you a while to even.
It's not broken because it's granted by a
broken.
magic item.
Never mind then.
It's actually one of
Then
the only
you could-
ones she clearly understands.
I don't want Sigrun to read
Whether-
it either, though.
You don't want Sigrun to touch the book.
Yeah, then the
Yeah, I
pages
don't
won't
want her-
turn.
I'm just gonna sit
She
here.
touched the book, it goes to gold.
So, I'm just gonna
sit
say,
here.
Glass, just give the book to me. It'll be
No.
easier for you to deal. Why don't you trust me?
I'm assuming you guys are all headed downstairs.
I'm gonna look at her.
What
Yeah, we're
about
just gonna.
Taro?
Tara's
gonna leave
still
Tara behind.
Not
upstairs.
Have
even
I
5
betrayed you at all here?
Not even
No.
5 moments ago. Not even
We're just
5
gonna leave
moments
Tara
ago.
behind.
You were being
Guys,
an asshole about me being the leader, so I don't want to fucking hear it from you.
Because you were standing still and not doing anything.
guys.
Wow. You guys are being.
Sigrun, you're yelling up the hole, but you're hearing them out the door.
Guys,
Wrong hole,
We're over
Sigrun.
here. Don't say wrong hole.
I need you to mark where Taro is.
Just throw a walk over to the hall, or wherever Taro is, and just take like. Actually, I don't even know if she
Comedic
has the
cartoon
strength to go
X
through
beneath him.
that. Comedic cartoon X. That somehow she draws on the top, but it's still on the bottom somehow.
Yeah, Jester
Yeah.
logic. Alright, I'm gonna take Vunorg and wind up.
Well, nice knowing you guys.
Make a
Can I
deck
move
save,
from this X?
Sigrun.
Dex save.
I just imagine a golden Taro walking her on the head.
Oh,
It's probably gonna happen.
I just don't
You
know
have-
what's happening that I need to save.
If you're knocking him through the floor,
Oh,
I
yeah,
want
gotta catch him.
a deck save.
Oh yeah, what happens if Sigrun gets knocked out? Fuck.
By no means are you gonna be able to catch him. He's too heavy.
18.
You slash the floor a couple times, and eventually you break the flooring through jumping and just keep hitting it, and then maybe a couple times just throwing Vunorg like a dagger because you just wanted to see what would happen. Eventually, the floor just caves in right where he was, and you just roll out of the way, and he crushes part of the cabinets.
Maybe I should have checked those cabinets before I.
There's food
No.
in there, it's fine.
Sigrun, they would have turned to gold even if you checked them.
And Sigrun, when he crushes it, you hear the sounds of food get squished.
Don't worry, you're turning them into gruel, it's fine.
No, it's more
Sigrun's
just
heart shatters and she collapses to feet.
she just ruined food because she
Wait,
didn't check the
Sigrun.
cabinets.
But if she checked the
Okay, you
cabinets, it
didn't
would have
eat them
turned to
anyways.
gold.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To be fair, only the door she touched would turn to gold.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Once she gets over the grief of murdering food, she's gonna start looking for that coin.
You guys watch as like Sigrun touches a pot and the liquid or the pot turns to gold. As she's trying to search for this coin. And she
Info
moves the
in the
pot
pot.
over. There's food in the pot. Looks like stew.
I'm gonna go like this.
You open. Give me a D100. Give me a D100, Glenn.
Oh no.
Give me a D100. Gosh damn you.
Am I about to splash myself with gold?
Give me a D100.
Is this what a golden shower is?
Gosh damn you.
68.
Good thing I ignore what I just heard.
We're
I think.
one away from.
That was amazing.
So you pour the soup and you hold your mouth open. And you eat some of the soup. Some of the soup turns to gold. However, Jester, you're in the room and you have decent perception. You notice like a small little glint of a coin go in Sigrun's mouth and down into her stomach. Sigrun, you have no clue that just happened. Jester, you have ever just watched Sigrun eat the thing she was trying to find.
Anyway,
Okay,
back to looking for
so,
that, and she just
I
throws
now
the
have-
pot.
I now have
and
leverage
starts looking
here
for
in
the
this
coin.
situation. Douglas, if you give me that book, I will tell you exactly where Sigrun's coin is. Since you don't trust me with it.
How do you know where
Wait,
it's at?
did you see where it went? I can't find it still.
I don't know. I'm more focused on this book right now, and until the book is dealt with, I can't think of any coins.
And the roll
I
was
have a
for the
question.
person
I
who
can
would
only
see what was
focus on one
about to
thing at a
happen,
time. You
Glenn.
should know this by now.
Tell about where am I
Jesus
in the
face.
room? This happens?
Where we all are.
How
Yeah,
the
we all
fuck do I not see it?
Because Glenn rolled for who would see it happen.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was very confused for a moment.
Any of the food that didn't make it in his mouth basically turned to gold. It was just the food that went in his mouth that didn't turn to gold.
Hey, Sigrun, what's so important about that coin?
Her head just snaps and glares.
I'm
I
gonna go to the
don't
bathroom
remember
real
what it
quick.
does.
I think you fucked up.
I've already fucked up enough here. Okay, I might spare.
Adam, I'm
better
gonna spare you and
to just
remind you
make a
out
new
of character.
Thank you.
Out of
But
character.
that's not fun.
Fuck off.
Sigrun is
Stop marrying.
collecting the coins of
Yeah,
her
that's what I thought.
deity to
That's what I
restore him to, not restore him, but to elevate him to that of an actual god, and
That's what I
no
thought.
longer the ferryman of the dead. There are two left. The one she just swallowed, and the one that we don't know where it is.
Do you know where her coin is?
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
just
saw it-
told you I can only
I
focus
saw
on
it
one thing
roll,
because
and
I have way too much of a scatterbrain. You should know that.
Hey, Sigrun.
Promise, you know where it's at. If you don't know where it's at, when you promise it.
Sigurd's just throwing things, and they're all made of gold, so they're hitting the ground with a
Can't
massive
really follow
thud.
that.
Also, Sigrun, she knows where the coin is.
Hey, Sigrun.
Do you know where the coin is, Jester?
Well, yeah, but I'm trying to deal with this book right now.
Well, then deal with the book.
Yeah, exactly. See, Glass?
I'll deal with the book.
What's special about the book? She's
I
gonna
like
look at
trying
the
to
book.
read it, and Glass can't do anything with it, so I might as well take it.
It looks evil. I don't trust her with it.
I'll read it.
You're
I
muted,
don't
Tiff.
trust. I don't want you to get cursed.
It
I'm
smells
fine
musty.
if Kiyomi tries to read it.
Sigrun's gonna look at the book.
I'll
Does
send-
he have it out? I should say.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
he
why I'm
does.
about to send a
He's
photo.
holding it up to you.
Hey!
He's not letting you hand. He's not letting you grab it.
Here you go, in
She's
Shamon
looking at
Ryu.
the book.
That is what the book looks like.
What could
Oh.
possibly say that that book's evil?
That's what. I don't want her to have it, Sigrun.
You know,
Glass.
if
The
I
way
touch
to
her-
remove these curses could be in that book, and if you don't trust me to try and find some to do it, or figure out a way to do it myself, then Kiyomi has to read the book. It's one of those two options.
Plus, maybe it just looks super scary to ward off people from reading it when it's really not that.
Sigrun almost reaches
Never
to
judge a
open
book
the
by
book,
its cover,
then judges herself. Can I see what it
He's
looks like
cool.
inside?
He'll open up to the first page for you, but he's holding onto that book tighter than he.
What are
Oh, no,
you
not as tight as Kiyomi, but
thinking about
Kiyomi,
when
but-
you do that?
food. I imagine it's food.
Wait,
Old coin.
Sigrun or him?
I
Sorry.
think Tara's
Who's
got-
opening the book?
I'm opening the book.
What
But
is he
Sigrun's
thinking
the
of?
one looking at the book.
I am thinking of the curses right now. I'm assuming, and how the hell we get them gone.
You open it, and the book's blank.
That sucks. Wait, what?
Why aren't you so worried about someone reading it? There's nothing in it.
He closes the book. There
Yeah,
was
I'm back now.
there was words in here earlier. He's gonna open it again.
What
He's
is
still
he
thinking of
thinking?
the curses though.
It's still blank.
Here, let me try.
No,
Let me try, Glass.
no.
Just put it in my hand.
Why are you so paranoid right now?
Jester.
What?
Sigrun, you're beginning to think that this book's curse is to make you not want to give it up.
Uh-oh.
Well, it has to give me the book.
You turn everything to gold. I will hand it to Kiyomi before I hand it to you.
I've seen what
Yomi
these
holds
things
out her
do.
hand.
Sigrun's gonna grab for the book.
He's going to give it to Kiyomi really quickly.
Kiyomi, the
I
book
reach-
is just thrown at you, and Sigrun, you grab Glass's arm.
Can I dodge that?
Nope.
If you don't want her to get the book, your arm's gonna be where the book was.
Yep.
Yomi, okay. Yomi watching Sigrid just grab Glass's arm. She's gonna drop the book. She all of a sudden doesn't care.
Look.
Roll a con save, Shadow.
It's not a high save. You're gonna be
It's not
fine.
actually. Cam just fucking whiffed it.
Yeah, my luck whipped it. Don't tell me you crit failed. Don't tell me you crit failed. Please do not.
Oh no.
You crit failed.
Oh no.
No.
One more person who can't enter the fun house. We're knocking them out.
Which,
How low? How low? I'm assuming it's a fail based on
Well,
the
you have another
reaction.
try. You have another try. You
he's
have
still got to
another
do
try.
another
He
one.
doesn't have his headset on. He can't hear us.
I'm telling you,
Yomi,
he's to roll
have another
twice.
Try. Roll twice.
You- If
You rolled
fail
once,
you
once,
still gotta
at
roll a
the end of
second
your
time.
Next turn, you get a second save.
Welcome to the cult.
Well, the original was a natural one. So I don't
Alright.
know if that does anything.
Nope.
That doesn't just mean you
It's a
failed
fail.
once.
Brings it up. Yeah, the next one, I rolled a 16 for a 17.
So you stop turning to gold.
So,
You managed to break the little bit that was out.
so your one hand from the tips of your fingers to your forearm, so you can still bend your arm, is just all gold.
For the moment her hand touches you, there is just a look of just utter fear and like sadness on her face.
Sigrun, you do notice he stopped turning to gold, though, which did not obviously happen with Taro.
Yomi's gonna run to Glass and look at his hand.
He's
She's worried.
solid gold hand.
I imagine because he was trying to push it outward, his hand is just an open palm right now.
Yeah. I mean, how it's frozen is your
What?
choice.
Does it hurt?
He just looks at his hand. He's not even. He doesn't show any emotion. But he's just going to walk up
Ryan.
to Sigrun and he's just gonna hug her.
He puts her hands up in the air. Actually, no. one moment.
Because did I see that emotion on her
Sigrun
face?
hits.
Oh, you definitely did.
What? What did you just roll? Why did you roll what?
I
Who,
rolled
why,
to
what,
see
where, how?
If either instinct or
Instinct?
knowledge would come into play
Do
here.
you touch my armor at least?
Instinct, when she is hugged by you, she hugs back.
Okay, I have a question.
Intelligence would tell her, no, he'll turn to gold.
My armor is magical.
She rolled, and instinct wins over, so she hugs you. Just instinctively.
Oh no!
But isn't he immune to the curse now, Glenn?
I have to read. I have to read.
So.
Oh, for 24 hours.
No, it doesn't say anything about that.
Yep, so he's gotta roll again.
I get oops out.
It's
Oh, thank
instinct,
God,
man.
natural
She's
20.
Okay, so
So
you don't even
nothing
turn to gold
happens.
that time.
He's just hugging you because he saw your emotions and he's just going to say,
And it's a very delayed where she jumps her arms back when she realizes that she touched him again.
please don't be upset, Sigrun. It's fine.
Okay.
I
How
just
are we
can't use
moving
my bow
him?
right now.
She's just pointing at Tara.
I can't use my bow right now.
I mean, I could cut it off and put a new one on. It's not
Hell
that
no.
hard.
Also, where's the book?
You
Very,
actually look at where
very
Jester's
Tara.
sitting right now, and she's just kind of kicking her legs behind her, opening the book, flipping through the pages.
I'm sorry.
If you tell me what
Glass.
you're thinking about, Ryan, I can tell you what you find.
I want to look for summoning. That is what I want to pose first, is summoning.
Okay. You flip through a couple different pages of summoning.
Okay.
Summoning people from different planes, so something around the lines of like Arcane Gate. Summoning undead. Summoning gods.
Just casually in a book.
Yeah, just casually in her book. It
I mean,
main-
once Jester sees that this is a book of that level of magic,
It's not even the
There's-
magic, it's the details of how she discovered the magic and like what was needed for each thing. So like if you told me, I want to see like did she ever try to bring the god of wealth since she's obsessed with wealth? You would find details of her talking with the god of wealth, like stuff like that.
You found Volka's
Diary.
spell diary.
yeah, I can't read half of this, but I can
You
understand
find
the
her
magic at
main
least.
diary of stuff.
I can
Sigurd's gonna
understand
go
the magic,
back to
not
looking
the
for the coin.
words.
But it's just Volka's journal. It doesn't have that much important stuff in it.
You have the book. Tell me
Yeah,
where the
of course
coin
I do.
is.
Like, say if Tara were to think about, like, you know, the sales of some kitsunes, there'd probably be some information of that in there.
Tell her where the coin is. You have the book.
Oh, yeah, Sigrun, you ate it, by the way. You had it
The
on
look
you the
of
whole time.
fear-
Coin?
You had it on
look
you the whole
of
time.
fear and panic just
It'll go through
immediately
you.
comes on her face again.
Why are you
I-
panicking, Sigrun?
I did what?
You ate it.
It'll just go through.
Like when
you,
you
it's
were when
fine.
you were going back for seconds, you just kind of dumped it all and went down.
It might be
It's
able
really
to throw
hard
it
to
up.
see, I'm gonna be honest with you.
But Joey, you guys found a ring, a pocket watch, Jester
Sigurd
found
starts
a thing of water, 2 different cloak-like things, and those 2 books, plus the key and the bauble.
Sigrid starts pushing
Or
a
the
finger
amulet.
down her throat.
Sigrun, do you want me to try and do that? You better not goddamn touch me, though. I swear. I swear. I'm gonna do all of this, and you're just gonna stand there with your arms to your side, doing nothing.
Sigurd's gonna listen because This is one of the few times.
Is
you
there
can be
like a
as
chandelier in this
obedient as
room?
possible.
Not in the kitchen. If you went out into the dining area,
Yeah, the
there
dining
is a
room is next
crooked
to
Well,
it.
chandelier.
is there anything that's the height of Sigrun in this room?
I mean, she's sitting down, so maybe
You could probably have her
Just-
lay down and then just use the counter.
you could
Okay.
use tarot
Just
statue.
so I don't have to touch her.
Oh my
But I
God.
will
just-
try and Jester's arms I think is small enough to fit.
I'm just imagining.
I'm
that...
just saying, more than your art. Sigrun could probably eat Jester.
My thought process was she was going to go up on that chandelier, dolphin
Miss
dive
Frizzle?
down,
Into
Miss
the
Frizzle
stomach,
into
grab
Sigrun's
it.
stomach.
basically.
come back, yeah.
basically.
Oh my, Jester in the
Now
back
that
of school.
involved
But-
me needing to have like enlarge reduce cast on me and then jump in, which would
Oh.
be really interesting still.
If we had reduced
Jester,
right now,
no
we could
way.
move tarot. For 1 minute.
Yeah, you can touch her uvula.
Okay, Sigrun, I'm gonna punch your throat bag.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw
Do I
up.
throw up?
Roll a con.
Okay, if I imagine, yep.
Oh no!
But after I do that, Jester's removing her hand out immediately.
You're dexterous enough, I'm not worried.
Okay, so I rolled a 12, so that's a dirty. Oh no, not a dirty 20. A 21.
She doesn't throw up. You punch her
Another
uvula.
punch.
You gonna do it again?
I want you to roll how many con saves. I want to see how many times she has to punch your throat.
I mean,
Another
just have high
21.
strength.
Is this how giant
Yeah,
actresses
26.
do their? Ugh.
An 18.
Trolls have a very strong con.
Oh wait, I rolled a 3 for a 12. Is that enough? Is 12 enough? No. Oh no. I need a
The
natural
Rocky
1,
montage
guys.
of Jester boxing.
Yeah, this is the montage. The
Natural 20 for a 29.
Pretty sure you could only fail by a nat one. Pretty sure.
14. My nat 1 is a 10. That's the issue. I'm pretty sure the DC is 10. 27. 18. Dirty 20.
Okay, so after like 5 minutes of you punching and you're getting exhausted,
I can
You-
do this anymore, Sigrun.
you get Sigrun to puke.
She goes in for one more. 'cause
Jester
it
just
doesn't look
falls
like it.
backwards off the counter.
Another natural.
No.
It's everywhere too.
And mind you, it's
Yeah, we take,
just
like,
the
10
recent
steps
stew she ate, and then the coin.
Oh,
So, because there was nothing else in her stomach.
she hasn't gotten to eat.
And
She
even-
starts looking
And
for
you
the
would
coin
think
in
that
the
the
vomit.
soup wouldn't be well digested. You could tell it was starting to be digested pretty quick, because she is a troll. So it's gross.
She is sifting through the vomit for the coin.
The vomit starts turning to gold.
Oh.
I don't think I could do this.
Sigrun, the
It's
coin is
all-
already gold. You can't make gold more gold.
Yeah, but what if it gets locked under the gold?
No, it's just you just melt
Okay,
the
fine.
fire.
Les will just walk over and he'll try to get the
Oh,
coin.
poor Glass! Oh my god!
Yobi's in the corner
I
trying not to
did-
vomit.
You know, I just realized how much quality of life tarot provides for the partner or for the party. Because it's just a simple
You're
presentation.
one of our two supports.
It
You
just
guys kind of both have pretty
Yes.
alternating stuff. That's like one of
Bless
you
you,
has
Tiff.
a
Yeah.
lot of stuff the other person doesn't have.
prestidigitation. Oh, there's the point. Now I'm gonna sit through vomit.
Can I find the coin?
Yeah, it's not that hard. The
Okay.
food stuff started to digest. That's the only thing not started digesting.
I would hope that coin didn't. By
It
the way,
does
I'm just
not.
saying, if we waited for it to come out the other end, Sigrun would have still looked for it, and then she'd just have a pile of golden poop.
Yep.
Locking the coin in it.
I'm so glad we went with this route. Holy shit, you're right.
Either someone was sifting through her vomit or someone was sifting through Sigrun's shit.
Correct.
Oh my god, I fucking hate this fucking. I hate this fucking
Like I
place.
said,
It fucking
this
sucks.
curse fucks you guys.
This place fucking sucks. I hate this fucking castle.
I mean, we can leave it now if you want to.
The
No,
moment
anymore.
Sigrun sees the coin in Galaz's hand, she like swipes to grab it.
He will toss it up a little so you can grab it. He's not trusting you touching him.
You guys can do that. That's pretty easy.
And you just see her hand is clasped tight around it.
Strangely enough, nothing really happens when you touch that because it's blessed with something higher than what yours is, or if not of same value.
This is technically like somewhat of a minor artifact of a deity.
Now, yes, you could have encased it,
So,
hence why I'm glad you decided to chug the soup.
I don't really know what to do about this hand right now. I want to keep searching this place, but at this rate, if we get into any fights, I'm going to be useless.
You guys hear a massive rumble, and Sigrun is clutching her stomach.
We also have to feed Sigrun too.
Someone feed it to her.
The stew that's all over the ground full of vomit.
No, not that stew. There's probably food in the kitchen somewhere.
Hey, you can just ask your chef to cook. Wait.
Naomi, do me a favor. Well, I mean, I'm also the closest thing to our chef now, I guess.
Yeah, but he has the chef feet.
Taro is literally.
I have the chef feet and all the cooking supplies petrified to my body.
We're in a kitchen. There's probably some shit I can cook in here.
You mean all the stuff that Sigrun was throwing while looking for the coin?
Yeah, there's a lot of gold food.
On the upside, for like a golden pot, gold is a very good heat conductor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to start looking
But can you
for
lift the
food
pot?
for Sigrun. Oh, I can. I have gloves of ogre strength.
Is that enough to lift a solid gold pot?
Probably.
Probably.
Also, I don't think it's ogre strength. I think it's hill giant strength.
Yeah, you had something bigger than ogre.
The 21
got-
one? It would have to be 21.
Yeah, he's above 20.
Yeah, it's hill giant build. Originally, one of my worst stats is now my fucking best stat. It makes me so angry.
Really?
Yeah,
Let's go
it is
back
my
then.
best stat. It's better than my wisdom and my dex.
I mean, do you want to go back to the other way then?
Nope. I'd rather take the strength than just. sit
However,
here
you guys
and-
do still hear fighting outside. However, it is getting slowly quieter.
I can't even fucking fight like this.
Hey, Ken, you haven't? Don't you have like an axe or something?
I have a
You
hand axe.
smack people with your hand.
God, Kiyomi's the smartest.
It isn't good slapping because it's like this, so you can literally just bonk.
Sigrun continues to.
You
However,
have the perfect pimp slap.
the people
Say
who
that.
people who are causing a distraction, some of them have now started to break into the castle. Some that specifically Sigrun did not realize were in the battle.
Please be. a
Don't
fucking
make me go with my parents!
Please fucking go. Please bring them in here.
I mean,
We
the
need to
chances.
talk.
Let's be honest, the chances of Sigrun's father failing a con save are
Hello,
just as low
Papa.
as her. No, instead they enter in with Sigrun on the ground clutching her stomach with vomit all over.
This is gonna be
Sigrun?
quite the scene. There's a
Damn.
jester laying on the ground. There's vomit all over the floor. There's cigarette with vomit running out of her mouth. There's a petrified Taro.
Oh,
There's a
Sigrun's
glass of
laying in the
petrified
vomit.
Oh yeah.
That's.
And there's glass with a petrified hand.
However, your mom's line apparently broke through next, and Sigrun, you see your mom on your dad's shoulder as they enter in this room.
I'm so hungry, I'm hallucinating.
I am gonna get between them.
However, you do notice as Sigrun's dad tries to slowly back up. And
Well, they just all they see is her. Number one, she's bloodied. She's under half health.
oh, you don't think they aren't? They definitely
I-
are. However, they
How long
see
has it
you,
been since
and their
Sigrun
goal
last
was to
ate?
not be seen by you, so they're gonna slowly try to leave.
How long has it been since Sigrun ate? Does anyone remember?
It's almost, unless you
Okay.
ate in your short rest, it's been.
Because she did that 8 hours of walking in a circle,
No, but if it's.
and I don't know if
Forgot
she
about that.
ate after that.
I don't think she has.
Like the last time anyone would have like ate was when we had our long rest in Volka's room. I feel like.
Sigrun sees them and then passes out.
Okay, now that she's passed out, good old Papa Zubalgin walks over to her.
You don't want to touch her hands or let her hands touch you.
There's just a look of confusion.
Oh, you're
Even
right.
You can
Go
point to Taro
her
in the
hand.
kitchen.
Here, he's going to. Glad's going to point to his hand, the gold bit, and he's going to point at her hands.
He does not understand, but his wife, Sigma, takes a napkin and, like, touches it against Sigrun's hand and watches it turn to gold.
Yeah, thank you, Sigma.
I was not expecting that. And she
It
just
gets
drops
worse.
the napkin.
Thunk.
Yeah.
That was a genie now.
They then hear a lot of stomach growling.
That was a genie. The Gold Knight's a mermaid, siren, technically.
You
And
watch as she
me,
takes
Kiyomi.
out gloves off of Zubalgin's side and slips them on Sigrun's hand. However, they turn to gold,
You know, that's probably the best way to carry her.
and then she
me-
ties them with rope against her
Even better.
arms so they don't come off.
I mean, that was part of my suggestion, so I'll
And-
take partial credit.
And the
Worst
four of
part is
us
her dad's
counting the
hands are bigger
statue
than hers.
are all linked together by a life force.
And Dad, I've already been in the server for that, by the way.
For what?
Did
What
Sigma
you
listen
said.
to any of what I just said?
Nope. Her daughter's grumbling stomach has taken all precedent of everything. To which she then looks at you and puts her hand on your stomach and feels your stomach grumbling. You watch as there's a slight dilemma of Zubalgin looks at the golden tarot, looks at Sigrun and goes, and just starts rubbing his head because he's like, I can only carry one of these things.
Oh my god.
I can carry tarot or I can carry the passed out Sigrun.
Well, I think I know which one he'd pick. No hands, sadly. Wait, Sigma, do me a favor. Can you tell your husband, or yes, your husband, or grandpa, to my grandpa, to just put him into my bag of holding?
Sister's just reading her book, hearing that, and shaking her head repeatedly like that's a horrible idea.
Buy a bag of holding.
So, you do know, like, the whole point of a bag of holding, right, Glass?
Yeah.
It holds a certain amount of weight that you can't hold.
Yeah.
You think 4,000 pounds is in that weight?
My backpack, which has more carrying capacity than you, can't even hold tarot.
And if you tried to put it in there, it'd probably like explode or something. I don't know.
It was just an idea. We can't carry both of
Zubalgin
them.
sets Sigma down next to Sigrun, and then goes and picks up Tarot and starts dragging him out.
Oh.
See, that works.
Sigma can't walk, and it's kind of
Um.
hard to carry both Sigrun and Sigma, or Sigma and Tarot. So he's just opting to take Tarot first and leave someone to defend Sigrun.
Will We'll stay here with you, Sigma.
I see why you married him.
She's just nodding her head to the, I see why you married him.
Is she upset with me?
She doesn't seem upset. She's just more distraught because you all don't look like you've slept in 24 hours. You all haven't ate in almost 24 hours. She, rightfully
Her
so,
daughter
you're
is
in the middle
passed
of
out
a
on the
war.
ground.
We also said to her that we are all cursed in some way.
Yeah.
I don't see what's so bad about my curse, okay? I can give someone 3 wishes, that being the golden eye, and I got a
I
sick
will give you
pet
that. I
inside
think
that
fucking
amulet.
I'm-
What we've heard so far, you might have the best one out of all of us.
We
Mine
will
is
save
the
you
best,
for
dude.
fucking last when we try to fix you. How about that?
Or just don't fix me at all. I kind of like my
Or just
bachelor
don't fix
pet.
you. It works too.
I even gave you guys the heads up last session
That we're fucked. Yeah.
that this curse is gonna fuck you guys more than it fucks me. Cause you guys have to feed Sigrun.
Nah, I think the worst part is that it was Sigrun that got it because
Somebody else, it would have been fine, but
Literally
Sigrun's the worst
anyone
person to
else
get
in
that
the
one.
party.
And Sigma.
But
Should
Sigrun was
we-
looking for a coin.
Should we wake her up and try to feed her? Or just let her sleep and then when she wakes up we feed her?
Her stomach growls and she clutches at her stomach while unconscious.
You can't clutch at your
Uh.
stomach, you're bound.
Oh yeah, that's right. Her arms shift, but nothing more.
you see what you could do is instead of waking her up, just put some food next to her mouth and see if she wakes up that way. At least then she'll wake up happy because there's food next to her.
But all of you guys are just starting to feel the weight of exhaustion of having fought for as long as you have and as non-stop as you have all been. Except for Jester.
Yeah, she's just reading right now, in the corner, just flipping through pages of both the books, trying to like cross-section and see if any of the words lined up that she can try and translate it.
But it'll be about 4 hours before Zul'jin's back, so you guys will probably either, unless you want to make con saves, we'll all pass out.
I'll make con saves.
If he's gonna take 4 hours, you might as well take the rest.
Yeah, I'm taking the rest. I mean, shit.
Man, just go back in your omelet.
You don't feel tired, Dan.
Yeah, that's right. You don't.
You
lost-
know
What
you
you
should
mean?
feel tired, but you
What
don't
you mean?
feel.
Of course I feel tired. I'm gonna go back in my amulet and pass out for a little bit.
15, 18.
You try to go back in your amulet and you
15.
can't.
I rolled
Right,
high
3
on all of
wishes.
these. Besides one.
Golden
which is
Knight looks at you
12.
and goes, "You're dismissed." And then you can go back in your amulet.
Oh my
Once
gosh.
I see that, you just see me go, and then just disappear.
Perfectly cut.
I'm
screen.
gonna stay up for all those hours. How many cons do I have to do?
Give me 2.
Okay, so then it's a 15, and then I rolled a 17, so 18.
You're able to stay up, but you'll have a tick of exhaustion.
I'm fine with that.
Val went back to the amulet. Golden Knight's taking a nap, man. She's dealt with his shit for too long.
He just
Kiyomi, are you
doesn't wanna
staying up or
leave.
taking a nap?
Sleeping.
Good call.
He just doesn't want to leave Sigma alone.
Yeah, the one that
Exactly.
can wield Vunorg.
Oh shit! Yeah.
It's not
Never mind.
about being strong. It's about giving company.
No, it's the fact that if Sigrun found out you let her wield Vudor, she'd kill you.
Why me?
Because
Oh yeah, right. I know why.
Because that's the reason she can't walk.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah, good times.
However, Zul'jin comes back with, like, a carriage to move everyone. Sees that half of you are passed out and half of you aren't, so he loads the half that are passed out.
What you mean? He don't even see me. I just disappeared.
He just accepts that you all are weird, so the fact that one of you's missing.
this man is a very simple-minded
Yes.
man. He doesn't look into things and
Trust me, the
question
carriage
things.
probably wasn't even his idea.
No, someone was probably like, "Oh, hey, here, use this."
Good old strong uncle.
He just asked for a cart to pull, and they gave him a whole carriage.
Grandpapa, thank
He
you.
didn't give him a horse or anything. He's gonna
Nope.
walk the
He's
thing.
gonna pull it himself.
Yeah, correct. However, he brings you guys back to the front lines.
Now I'm passing out when I get in that carriage, though.
What's there someone else?
Oh my god, it's been so long since we have been on this grand.
Holy
And
shit.
just think about it. This was right before we entered the castle.
Holy fuck!
It's
I don't
before
wanna
we
be
That
here
took
either.
castle has been the past like 4 months.
Oh my god, Ketsu.
Yes, Seketsu's
Seketsu's
here.
alive?
I don't want to
Yeah.
process anything
Wait,
right now.
she might be able to solve the issue. Taro.
Who's gonna
Please.
tell her? Who's gonna tell her?
Yeah, who's gonna tell her that Jester's dead, guys?
Who's gonna tell her?
Who's gonna
Maybe
tell
the
her
guy
that
got
Jester
her
died?
killed.
No, she hates me. Please don't do that.
Then maybe she
I
got her
think-
killed.
I think the leader must tell him.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
our fearless leader has
Our
to.
fearless leader.
I
Oh.
It's
love
how, it's
you
how it's always
all.
worked.
You're
I love
only
you all. But
you're only the leader when it's convenient for us.
What do you
All I
mean?
have
Wasn't he
for
the
that-
leader for like the past couple fucking sessions?
Not to
All I have
Sigra,
to
not
say-
since Jester died.
That's fair.
All I have to say is I made one fucking decision.
I mean, technically,
I
Tech-
beg of you.
technically,
I don't care if you let the characters not forget it, but come on. I made a mistake. I get it.
Yes, and we
Fucking
need you to
drop
remember
it.
it.
I mean, technically,
Don't
yeah,
worry, Glass.
Jester
I'm a
did
reminder that you made a
die.
mistake. I'll do it for you.
Technically, Jester
The
did
happiest
die under
person about
Glass's orders.
Glaz's mistake.
We need to make sure Glaz is reminded so that Glaz always knows.
And never makes
Because
the
it's
same
something
mistake
Glass
again.
would never forget.
No,
Yeah.
Glass would never forget.
Yeah, that's why we
But
remind
nightmare,
you.
nightmare,
later.
nightmare.
You gotta keep it in your mind so that it's always in Glaz's mind.
Oh,
Nightmare,
believe
nightmare,
me,
nightmare.
It lives rent free in my head, Glenn. You do not need to keep reminding me.
Much more fun this way.
It is more
Mm.
fun.
More fun if you harass the leader of the party, because then they have even more stress on their shoulders.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
I
start
can long rest whenever I
harassing
want.
Shine.
Yeah.
What,
God,
what
he is the
isn't already
laziest
happened?
fucking
Doesn't that already
genie in
happen?
the world.
Holy shit. This is the best thing that's ever fucking happened to me. I'm gonna try and long rest. And I say
I'm-
try
I'm
because the Gold Knight
assuming
can
we're gonna
summon
give
me
him
whenever she
some.
wants.
I think we need food to actually complete the long rest. for
Yeah,
those of
except
us
he
that
has
require
food
it.
Yeah,
in
he
his
has food,
thing.
probably.
He also doesn't
he
feel
doesn't-
hunger
He
anymore.
doesn't need it, so he's fine. But like,
I don't feel hunger, thirst, or tired, or being tired.
you just need
A
your rest.
fatigue.
Welcome to the club. It's a pretty cool club. Not gonna
It is
lie.
a pretty
I
cool
had to
club,
die
you
though
know.
to get it, and you didn't.
Dude,
so that's the
I
one
didn't.
thing.
I just had to touch an egg.
Just remember, Sigrun could have had that.
Hey, just well,
But I'd rather
Evil
you be
Jester
the
has a
Pokemon
buddy
than me
now.
be the Pokemon.
Evil Jester has a buddy now at night.
Yes, we got sleepover buddies. Let's go.
Sleepover buddies.
You'd have to rub the omelet first.
Or just say, hey, Golden Knight, let him out for tonight.
Pretty much.
It depends on whether she wants to put up with him.
She
It's
won't
more-
have to.
She won't have to if it's Jester.
Ah,
However,
yes, 'cause
you
Jester
guys
and Val will
arrive
be
back-
quiet.
You guys arrive back to the front lines, where there's a lot of beaten, battered, injured being healed. Every 5 lengths of the yards of all types of war injuries, deceased, etc.
And a golden fox.
And yeah, and there's
Just
a
a
golden
golden
fox
fox.
strung out here. However, you specifically, it would take, you guys would be completing a long rest for those that went to sleep. Optionally, you would be finishing your long rest by the time you arrive to this camp. Those that started
Yes.
while in the carriage still have another 6-ish hours.
Long rest.
5-ish, actually.
Yeah.
Blow spell.
So, what's that? That leaves Sigrun waking, who is ravenously hungry, and Kiyomi waking, who is also ravenously hungry. And Gold Knight.
Sigrun just wakes up and is like growling and looking and sniffing for food.
Sigrun, you see a very familiar silhouette figure when you wake up.
Does it smell like food?
No, but it is always a bringer of food.
Then she focuses on it.
You recognize it to be your mother's silhouette.
Food.
You then also recognize you can't move your arms. And you see your arms are bound up and your hands are in golden gloves.
She starts struggling with her arms.
However, there is food put in your mouth. Bone and all.
She just stops resisting and starts chewing.
As you see you look to your right and your left, and on your right was where you saw your mom. However, you now notice the shadow over your head, and you look up, and there is Papa putting food in your mouth. You're not certain when you got home.
On food.
You're not certain when you got home, but at least Papa's feeding you.
She's focused on eating right now.
Yeah.
Even right now, her mind cannot think of anything but the food going in with as long as she's gone without it.
Yeah.
Minor
Poor
downside.
Sigrun.
I can't come out the amulet.
Yeah.
Nope.
Not unless the Golden Knight lets you come out.
I'm gonna go in my pool. Or sorry, my lake.
Okay.
I want him just as he's about to jump in his swim trunks for her to rub the amulet.
No, you gotta wait for him to get wet, so when he comes out, he's in the sand. You know, the sand all sticks because of the water.
Oh.
It's probably like cold out because it's the morning in the desert.
Yep.
Yeah, the sun
Sun
hasn't
fully hasn't
started
risen yet.
baking the. Oh man, Bao was in for a fun surprise if he gets taken out.
Let's see here.
However, is anyone doing anything else?
Just reading books and not getting enough. of
Passing
them.
out for the 6 hours.
6 out of 60 did?
Yeah, there was a reason I did the 60.
It's more just the fact that you got a 6 out of 60.
But you should have seen my roll out of 666. I got a 2.
Put a death roll. Put a cut.
Oh man, when he death rolled that one, whew, whew.
Shut up.
Is
Oh,
it like 400 or something like that?
Sigrun will start.
it was
talking.
ridiculous though. It shouldn't have happened, and it did.
Listen, Miss
However,
K has way to do
enough-
it anyway.
enough time passes and you all awake.
How did I get home?
How much is enough time is my question.
Well, once everyone starts waking, the Golden Knight rubs it and lets you out.
Well, how long has it been?
Like 5 hours.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely would have been out.
Yeah, you don't want to be a prune.
You just see fucking Bao appear out of nowhere,
Speedo and all.
sitting down in a nice white robe, looking like he was just sitting.
I feel like he's
On it,
got a
my
beer
bunny
bottle
slippers
in his
on.
hand.
I just got a wine glass, bunny slippers, you know, my feet are kicked up, and then all of a sudden I just appear out in the desert and slam my ass on the ground.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Ouch.
When did
You
I
know-
get home?
A warning would be nice.
The Golden Knight shakes her head no.
Can I go back so I can change?
But
She
it's
waits
funny.
about like 20 minutes and then rubs it or dismisses you.
You're a bitch!
Yeah, you probably won't want to say that to your owner.
That's the worst part. The roles have basically been fucking reversed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bao's gonna get
I
just as
do
quick as he
love me
can
some
because he
good
doesn't know.
reversal play.
He doesn't know when the Gold Knight's gonna resummon him.
Just always be on call. It's fine.
Mother,
Yes.
when did I get home?
You're not home, Sigrun.
When did you get here? Did they call you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sigrun won't incite it,
No. No.
even though her mom has lied to her before.
Well,
Sigurd's
Garrett's
gonna
always right.
try to sit up and then realize her hands are still bound. Then she starts struggling at him again.
I mean, now that you're more aware, you can easily undo it. Because the gloves were put on, there's nothing really holding them, so you put your hands down and they just slide off.
I'm free.
And the rope never touched your hands, so it wasn't even gold. And it was just tied enough to hold your arms.
Is Taro okay?
They point to the golden statue.
We should find a place to put a nice monument for him.
Good news is I make my own monument.
Yeah. We just did a little base plate and you're
Yeah, so
fine.
Taro can go back to his village, and he'll go in the cemetery where the person that's always forgotten is, and it'll be fine.
No, we'll put him up in his fiance's house.
Ooh,
Oh,
and-
true,
yeah, he's
true.
gonna tell her that.
You know, but then
Right after
no,
we tell
no.
her that it's actually his body.
You gotta set it outside, and you gotta tell her, hey, this is for. You remember how he made you really, really mad and didn't tell you why he was wanted in a city, or that he was in a
This is for
brothel
punching.
only like a week or so after, kissing you? Here's a statue to vent your anger.
Oh no.
Dude,
Oh,
not
not
only
the
that, but
brothel. That was
Takumi is
so
now the
long
leader.
ago.
Yeah.
Yes, this is perfect.
Guys, we finally freed Taro. It's a shame that she ripped one of his arms off before we did it.
And it'll be his left arm too, knowing him.
Oh boy. Hey, hasn't he already lost one of those? Can't take
He's
another one.
lost
Yeah,
two
he's
left
lost-
arms.
Oh, sorry. Let's just take another one then. They grow back. It's like SpongeBob's arms when he was eating them in the hash slinging slash episode. It keep coming back.
Dash slinging, dash dinging.
Hash, slinging, slash.
Sigrun's gonna look for whoever's supposed to be in charge. I forgot which token that is.
You forgot Rexar?
Yeah, it's Rexar,
With
yeah, I remember
Misha? You're a monster.
Misha!
You're
You know how long
dang
it's been?
Misha.
Monster. No, it doesn't have to be how long, Dan. It's the fact Glenn forgot Misha, and Glenn knows better.
Misha.
Yeah, that's fair.
Glenn knows better as a WoW nerd himself,
Warcraft 3, mate.
who
Warcraft 3.
also played Hearthstone, who also loved Misha. You're a
Hello?
monster.
Or Fort Thompson,
However,
pretty good.
you ask around where Rexar is, and you find out he's in a medical tent in an emergency surgery. And when you
Is he awake? Hi,
open
Penny.
the tent, Sigrun, because you don't have common courtesy, you see Misha is very heavily injured and is currently being tended to.
I must pet Misha. Oh, wait, no. Don't pet the bear.
It's your
That's
gold
how we
you
make
gain
them
gloves.
angry.
Not only just making.
I mean, she still has the gloves tied to her arms, right?
Oh my gosh.
Wait, did you turn the tent gold then when you touch it?
Yeah, she did. So it's like hung half open, and it's just half
even have to
open
hold
pure
it
gold
now.
tent. However, the supports holding the tent snap and break, but it's solid gold, so it lands, and there's just a slight thud. And everyone stops during the surgery because they think they're under attack. And they just see
Sorry, that
Sigrun
was me.
and the tent turning to gold.
That was me. I'm sorry.
And there is like a half second of what the heck, and then the other half second of oh crap, we're trying to save this bear.
Save Misha. Back to work. You. Rexa.
He is not even looking at you.
He's too focused on the bear.
He's focused on his bear.
Where's Glass? I'll go wake him up.
You would know that he was sleeping in the wagon tent area that you all were at.
Sigrun's gotta go back and find Glass.
He is sound asleep still.
She starts prodding him with her foot. This is where we find out if it affects my feet too.
Oh my god. And then I did fucking auto
Well, if it
fail
would,
and I
you'd be
feel.
leading literal footsteps.
Doesn't
of wolves,
affect your feet.
Thank
So
God.
prodding him's not working.
To wake
Please don't
him
stop
up?
my head in.
Yeah, she's prodding him with her foot.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, he has an exhaustion. He needs more sleep than everyone else.
Why won't he wake up?
He's tired.
Wake
He
him
got
up.
he got one of his really good friends killed. He made a horrible decision. He made you upset so many times. There's a list of shit that he's tired about. He
He's
probably doesn't
upset
want to
and
wake up right
depressed.
now.
Yeah, if she pokes him with a finger, he definitely won't.
Fucking please poke him, I beg of you. I'll
I'm
roll
pretty sure that
I'll-
stops your rest.
Yeah, I know.
Sigrun's gonna go find those gloves again and just put them on her hands. I need these.
So sad.
That was so. Yeah, it was.
Can someone tie them back on? Anyone?
Is Chester in hearing range of that?
Probably. You're just reading the book.
Chester will close the book and walk over then. She never moved from her spot when she was there. She just stayed in that whole spot
Yep.
the whole night, just reading it.
Yeah, I got you, Sigrun.
Oh, by the way, both of the ropes that she ties around your wrists are both nooses.
Alright.
You do so.
How was your night, Sigrun?
I'm still hungry.
Are we gonna be here for much longer, or can we get back to the ship?
I don't know, I went to talk to Rexar and find out about things, but Misha's really hurt.
Well, who's the second in command then?
Misha.
Wait a minute.
Okay, well, who's the third in command then?
I don't know.
Wait a minute.
This
Do you think
reading-
Taro's gonna be okay?
I think
Like
you
I
should
said,
be
I
fine.
have to figure out how to remove these curses, and that's why I'm reading these books, because I think Volka called... Well, that lady called them gifts. So that's why I'm looking through Volka's book for gifts. However, she really likes to receive gifts and give gifts. So there's a lot of gifts that I need to
Correct.
read through. And I can't read half the words on the page, so it's really hard.
Correct.
I'm just looking for like rose, golds, but there's a lot of gold.
You just find all her business ledgers for the extensive life she lived.
So much
Ooh.
gold. Yours is gonna be probably the hardest.
By far.
That's
Can you
okay.
not,
I
Penny?
can-
Not
I can
unless you
live with
know
it.
what you're looking for in specific.
Sigrid's then gonna walk about 30 feet away from everyone and just sit down.
You do
Just
so.
gonna walk over to you and start reading the book next to you.
You shouldn't be this close, I might touch you.
Just don't touch me.
Just don't touch me.
And plus, you have the gloves on. How are you gonna take the gloves off?
It's easier than you think.
Well then, just don't.
Just don't.
Oh, can't you like do some? I was gonna say, can't you do some wood carving? Yeah, can't you do some wood carving with those gloves on? I'm sure you can.
They don't move.
Well, yeah, but just sharpen the gold on the
takes a lot of
gloves to like
finger.
a point, and you can do it that way, right?
It doesn't feel the same. It wouldn't work.
What if we like tape? What if we just fasten like a knife onto those gloves? Then you could still carve wood.
I won't be able to move my fingers the right way.
I'm trying everything I can do, Sigrid.
Her wood carving is a very. That'd be like Jester drawing with her hands stuck in
Wait,
one position.
why don't you try to do that with your feet?
I could try.
Defense now.
Hey, you might as well try. What is he gonna do?
Defense.
Sigrid's gonna pull out a piece of lumber and like try to hold her fucking wood carving tools with her feet and try carving.
Siren, you've never done anything with your feet a day in your
Nope.
life.
No.
You cut your foot.
Ugh.
Is it cut as in like is one of the wood carving tools is currently wedged in it? It was when I went to chisel something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I chiseled into my foot.
Yeah.
I mean, you were doing pretty good for a while.
It freaking hurts, Sigrun.
Now I can't walk.
Just take it out.
She tries to like bat it out of her foot with her fucking golden glove.
Oh, sorry. You know what? I actually forgot about that. That was
Probably
very
just-
rude of me.
Probably just digging it a little deeper
Yeah.
before Jester gets
Jester
it.
will take it out. I'm not gonna wrap up your wound though. I feel like you don't want that. You want to rub some dirt in it, right?
She just takes her head and starts throwing sand into it.
Okay.
She's wincing as she does it.
Not that hard to do that.
God, I'm such a good friend.
Sigrid is gonna have a living hell for quite some time.
Oh, yeah. And the DM is going to enjoy it.
Then she just sits there, beating her golden hands against the dirt and making weird shapes.
However, there is a Seketsu staring at a distance at all of you. But she's also standing near a really big creature.
That's the thing that fought the Draco Lich, isn't it?
Correct. It's the only thing that could keep up with the Draco Lich, you mean?
I mean, this Chester doesn't want to talk to her. She wants to talk to Fiketsu. She don't care about Seketsu.
Yeah. But no one's also explained which Jester is here right now to her.
Yeah, the leader has to tell her, and he's fucking passed out right now.
Or
I mean,
she
Sigrun
can
is
do-
literally just gonna sit there and like.
Oh, if you don't think Seketsu knows something
Basically-
is wrong. She knows
Sigrid
there's
would
something
sit
wrong when you
there
guys
and she
aren't
just looks
approaching
depressed
her.
The fact that Jester hasn't run up to her
Yeah.
and hugged her already is probably a pretty big sign.
Yeah. However, the Chester doesn't care.
If anything, she wants to go for longer, because then Seketsu will get sad, and then maybe Fuketsu will come out. So don't talk to her.
Did I ever come out of my amulet?
Yeah, you've been out of your amulet.
I don't know that. Hi, Suketsu.
Ew, it's the gross one.
Alright, I'm done talking to you.
You pick fights with her every time. What do you expect her to say? Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
You know, I was gonna be nice, but never mind.
You're only nice when you're drunk.
Not wrong.
As he hides the bottle.
Definitely not wrong.
What do you want, weird one? Who's always wearing metal armor and following the Golden Knight around?
No, never mind.
Your fly's down, by the way.
I'm gonna take a peek. Is it actually?
No! But she starts
Stop.
laughing the minute you do it.
Oh my god.
Oh god, Jester's enjoying that one from beyond the grave.
Jester has taught her well.
Anyone who falls for that one deserves to get laughed at.
Listen, alright, I rushed to fucking get clothed because if you remember correctly, I was only in a fucking bathrobe.
Well, maybe wear more than a bathrobe.
I was relaxing.
You're not allowed to.
I don't blame you. I'd be relaxing after that too.
You're a Pokemon. You're not allowed to relax.
You're
You need to be ready at a moment's notice.
No way.
Dude, I said that earlier.
Crazy.
This is
I
not
stole that. I
Palmon.
did steal that from Shadow.
I know you did.
Oh my god, I didn't hear you, Shadow. It's
This is
fine.
bullshit. This is bullshit.
Isn't Palmon?
I'll give credit to him this time. Next
Okay.
time I steal his joke, it's mine though.
This is bullshit.
Oh
You
my
steal a lot of
gosh.
things from me, like my kills and hunt.
How do you mean? Those are perfectly earned kills.
Perfectly earned bombland skills.
I have a lot of Scottfield headshots.
However, Seketsu is just staring at you, Sigrun, and everyone around you. Because you're being weird.
Sigrun's just gonna look
She
at
also
her.
hasn't seen tarot, so she or like a non-gold tarot, so that she also probably thinks he's dead.
Sigrun's just gonna look at her, and then look at her hands, and then back at her.
Their hands, Sigrun. What do you mean?
They turn people into gold.
Sigrun, people don't do that. You're just trying to
No,
pull,
she has the
you're
Midas
just trying to
Close.
pull my tail.
No, that's what I did to Taro, and then he turned into gold.
I think you're lying to me.
You can go look at that tent.
Where's Jester? Why isn't Jester
Jester
talking
dead.
to me?
Jester died. Glaz got her killed.
Jester's not dead. You're stupid.
No.
Well,
Jester
dead.
doesn't die. You're stupid.
well, she did die, and then
No,
she came back.
Jester
and then-
doesn't
and
die.
she's a different
Jester doesn't die.
I'm about to go lay down on the ground and cry in a moment, guys. This is fine. I've literally destroyed Seketsu, like mentally. If she, oh my god.
No,
You
you
can
hear her?
go talk
She's,
to her if you
no,
want.
she's saying that
You'll get what we
Jester never
need.
dies. You know, maybe
Denial, Daniel. Denial.
Jester
perfectly
doesn't
fine.
die.
You know,
Why are you all lying to me? You shouldn't
Maybe we
lie
just
to
have a
your
mer-
friends.
maybe we just have a mercy from Overwatch, man.
I fucking
Yes.
wish we had a mercy from Overwatch. That shit wouldn't have happened.
She is your
Yeah,
mercy.
would've.
Yeah, I wish she was with us.
Almost like the DM didn't have her there for a reason. Jester doesn't die. I hope you all stop lying to me.
Okay, Jester is different.
What do you mean
you're
Jester's
not wrong
different?
there.
Well,
Jester isn't
she's-
Jester.
She's the other Jester. Or
What?
she's the one that likes the other you more.
Jester, you just feel eyes staring at you from a good distance, just boring holes into you.
Just wave.
Fucking
They're
wait.
not bad. It's not a bad stare per se. It's just a. Oh. Okay.
He took that well.
He's heartless. What do you expect?
Did you say I'm heartless?
Huh?
Do you think you can fix Taro?
Depends.
Please?
Is he gonna make more rude comments?
If he does, I'll touch him again.
Again, that
That sounds so horrible.
so it doesn't always turn someone to gold?
Only when I touch them with my hand.
Now I want to see you touch someone.
It's a perfectly asleep glass.
Sigrun looks at the giant thing behind her. I don't
She
think
said
it'll
someone.
work on that one.
She did say somebody.
That thing's got to be immune to petrification, right? Or if not, have it at least an absurdly high constitution.
If you touch the thing behind her, it will not affect it. Whatever it is of higher power than what you would touch it with.
I mean, you want to touch a javelin? Wait, how many javelins do I even have?
My hands are currently in gold gloves of gold so that I don't accidentally touch anything.
So then touch another thing.
I can't.
Touch a piece of
Take
grass.
the gloves
I d-
off.
I don't know how to undo these knots.
Touch grass, Sigrun.
Touch grass is crazy. There's sand everywhere. What grass?
Touch sand,
Seketsu
Sigrun.
launches a firebolt at the rope and burns it. She knows you're immune.
That was Jester's rope.
Okay, well Jester's not here right now. It's the other one.
Sigrun's gonna try to get the gloves off,
You take them off.
and then she's gonna grab a handful of sand.
You go to grab the sand as you're like putting your hand in, just all around
No.
your hand just starts turning to gold.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Sigrid has unintentionally now encased her hand in sand made of gold. Cause sand fills cracks, unlike
Yeah.
a glove. Sigrid now has a golden.
A golden
Yes.
fist?
Yeah.
Dude, wait, time out. Your hand's is now a hammer. It's fine. It's a weapon.
Now I can't chisel even if I wanted to.
Satisfied.
And it's in constant contact with my hand.
Yeah.
It's never gonna stop being gold.
Yeah. That's why I didn't. Seketsu's not smart.
Well, time out though. You're technically resistant to fire. Just put your hand in a forge. It'll melt eventually.
You
I don't
gonna
think
you gonna
she's
find
resistant.
a forge that can get up to 2,000 degrees?
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
don't she's
once you go
resistant to
back to the lava
2,000
area,
degrees.
you'll be fine.
That, yes, considering you have to.
Actually,
You were
I
thrown
did-
in
I-
lava.
this is true.
Yeah, that goes into the question of would a Midas touch work in molten liquid gold?
Holy shit. Would it?
It's already gold.
Or humor me. You're part fucking phantom.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I try to phantom my hand through the sand.
I mean the gold.
The gold sand.
I don't want it to work, but it will work.
Yeah, I play Xeris. I fucking know how it works for the
Does
most
that
part.
fall on someone's foot?
Probably falls on Sigrun's
falls
foot
on
because
her
she was
foot.
panicking for a solid minute.
Just lands on a single toe and you just hear a crack.
Oh,
She grabs her own toe, turns it to gold.
She doesn't react at all. There's
However, there's now just like a weird hand mold of gold.
with only 3 fingers.
Yeah.
There's a very select amount of people that could wear that glove.
how many hours has it been since I've passed out, Tiff?
You still need like an hour, and then you'll be
That's
up.
what I thought.
Could you please fix Taro? Or try?
What's wrong with him?
Well, he's all gold.
Have you ever heard of a fox statue?
You could just sell him.
But I don't want to do that.
Who's mean? I
The
mean,
late, his
You all
mom
got
won't
Jester
cook me
killed.
food if I don't bring him home.
Actually, that was Glaz who got Jester killed.
Shut up, it was not just Glad.
it was all of you because all
It
of you were
was-
there.
It was Galaz and Taro.
Seketsu kicked
and
Sigrun in the shin.
Bao. Ow.
And then walks off.
Please help Taro.
I don't think she's gonna help us. Not until we get Jester back.
Okay, so we gotta get Jester back, and then she'll help Taro.
Well,
And
if
then
I
we
turn
will
this
work on
one
the
to
rest of the
gold,
stuff.
if I turn this one to gold, maybe it'll finally get bored and let the other one out.
I don't think that's how that works.
Oh my god, if I turn this one to gold, maybe it'll let the other one out.
Oh no.
Jester, you do hear that. That's not like it was said quiet.
No, it's Sigrun.
Ah, my plan has worked perfectly. I don't even know how much longer Seketsu will be able to last in this form. She already hates them.
She doesn't hate you, she just doesn't have any particular emotions towards you. Other than, in her mind, you're just not letting the other Jester out. She doesn't know that she's locked in the funhouse.
I was saying that Seketsu hates the party.
Oh,
And
Seketsu-
making her fill with hate will probably turn him into Seketsu faster, so Jester's happy. about it.
that's fair.
Was the Sekatsu already pissed off at us?
The Seketsu's always filled with little bits of rage.
Usually not that bad with Sigrun. Sigrun's just,
It's more just she's upset at the fact that she doesn't have her Jester. And no one came over to tell her. She had to walk over to you guys, and then you all were being idiots.
To be honest, I completely forgot that she was even around.
I'm fucking passed out. I couldn't do anything.
She's
you
not
gotta-
blaming you.
I know. Also, Glaz is probably gonna break down to tears if he sees her, because he's gonna know, or he's gonna be even more responsible, or he's gonna just beat himself up about it, knowing him. So I can't wait for that to happen.
Either way, you start waking up now.
Ah, fuck! I don't want to be awake anymore.
Morning,
Sigrun's just
Glad.
playing with gold sand at this point. Trying to make as much fun as she can out of this horrible thing.
Stomach is killing me.
Yeah, you are starving.
I'm gonna look around. I'm in camp, aren't I?
Yeah. Well, you're in a wagon, and when you look out the wagon, then you see that you're in camp.
Ugh. Where's Seketsu?
Saketsu's by a giant, weird, deer-looking thing, lion-ish, by the biggest thing in the camp.
Sigrun just silently points when you ask that.
Does she know I was asleep or no?
Yes, party did tell her.
Glaz is going to grit his teeth. And he's gonna walk over to her.
Jester
walk...
is scooting into earshot, by the way. Just want to say that.
You're walking over, and it just, with your high of perception, you can just softly make out sobbing. As, Saketsu's kind of, like, curled up in the fur of this creature. I can't remember if it has hooves or paws, and I was gonna say paws, but I think it has hooves.
Maybe it's something else.
I'm trying to remember where his token is right now. Is he inside missions? Wonder.
Time to scroll on Android to find Seketsu.
I don't know where this thing's art is. I think I sent it in the Discord, so I'm gonna go back and look in our old chat. Oh my god, those are all the puzzles you guys were doing.
Oh, there's angry Sigrun looking at glass. Oh, it's my favorite art. I don't see it. I don't think it is.
Well, I'm seeing the whole council of orcs, which tends to make me think I did not send it here, which means I definitely have it in the roll 20. I'm just being oblivious.
Autumn, your drawing of Sigrun is adorable. That's all I wanted to say.
It's top tier.
I just like the sweating on the back of his head. And then just that like Dead by Daylight cone of vision that's just staring down at him.
It's red. There's no other color. It is red.
It is red. You are breathing heavy.
My heartbeat is about to
your
pop out of my
heartbeat is
chest. And I'm about to scream like a Bill who's getting hooked. Actually, no, I'm gonna scream like a Steve that's getting hooked. That's worse.
What?
Steve, Steve has the loudest, audio files for survivors. That's why nobody usually likes playing Steve.
Huh.
In that game, fun fact.
Ace on top.
Oh, yeah, that Nicolas Cage
Bill
in
is
that
one of the
film.
lowest.
Louis! Louis! Long live Louis! I cannot find this art to save my life. Doesn't matter. Anyways, she's curled up in its fur.
Flats will approach. And he's just gonna... He's... Okay.
However, she's just like wrapped up in the fur of this creature. You can mainly make out her sobbing.
I know I'm probably the last voice you want to hear right now. But may I sit next to you?
No.
I know you probably don't like promises, but I'm gonna try to fix this.
Go away.
Is that what you would prefer?
No, I'd prefer my friend back. Hooves, definitely hooves.
I'm going to get her back, Saketsu. Please just try to believe that, I beg of you. His voice is shaky.
I believe you all are fuck-ups.
Okay, that's entirely true.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Thank you for putting up with me, Saketsu. And with that, he's just gonna turn around and start
Here
walking
it
away.
is. Show to players. That was the big thingy.
So they are like deer hooves.
Yeah.
I don't see anything. What the fuck?
Either.
I mean, you put it as your
Oh, okay.
token, or as your card in the bottom left.
Oh, I
Because it only shows to 3 people. Because I don't think all of you guys saw it at first, but now that save changes, show to players, you should be able to see it now.
There we
We've
go.
got horse leg.
Interesting word.
Yeah, Taro has been putting in a lot of input this session, guys.
I feel so bad.
Yeah, so
Yeah, the
Fucking
only one that can
asshole.
do it is currently hating the party. So good luck convincing her to do that shit.
Well, there's 2 people. The other one's the one that's gold right now.
Yeah, well, yeah.
In short, we need to get old Jester back before we can get Taro back.
Or there is a plethora of healers here, as well as you guys are forgetting one thing. Saketsu's been on the front lines. She has no more magic left for healing.
She probably ought to
not
spell
until she
slots.
rests.
Saketsu,
Yep.
can you please point me towards the medical tent?
No.
Just follow the whales of agony. And not the
I
ones
don't
in
even
the
hear
direction
that.
of the
She's
castle.
so fucking far away. I do not hear that.
I'm right here.
You did not follow me.
She's gonna throw gold sand at him.
How far away are you?
The really big deer antler thing just breathes in air out of in his nose and puffs it out at all of you.
I am so far away from them. What the fuck?
Do you recognize how big this creature is?
You're also like 10 feet from it.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
like, I'm just wondering how I hear them from across camp.
It has nothing to do with
don't.
you. He's taking in a deep breath and it puffs across all of you.
Oh, never mind.
Kind of scary.
He's a mint
He's beautiful.
or a tea leaf or something.
However, he stands up and Saketsu kind of gets dropped. And you can see she's in tears, face red, and just looks pissed. But the big creature walks over to where the cart is and nudges things around till it finds Taro.
Glaz is gonna hold out his non-gold hand to try to help her up.
She kind of looks over her shoulder, looks at your hand, looks up at you, mind you, she's got like tear stains and turns into a fox and runs away.
Oh.
She doesn't run far, but she runs far enough, digs a hole, and like burrows in the sand, and you could just see like little movements coming from the sand. She probably went back to crying.
Oh.
Her best friend did. Well, not dead, but
Hey, she didn't attack you or anything. She's just upset still. It's very raw for her. You guys have had time to process.
Glaz
and Sigurd's still angry about
has
it.
almost always had his hair in, kind of, I don't know how to even fucking say it.
Emo
He's
fit
almost always
phase.
has, no, he's almost always had his hair tied, but he's gonna reach back and just untie it and just walk towards the medical tent.
Emo phase.
It's not emo phase, he just doesn't want it like that right now.
No, he secretly has had Fabio hair this whole time.
It is actually nice hair, and I'm saying that because of the charisma.
Blowing in the non-existent wind.
He's a diplomat now.
However, Sigrun, you do instinctively watch the big creature walk over to Taro. And it looks like he like opens his mouth like he's getting ready to eat him.
He's going to dissolve all of the gold around him.
And then he eats
Sigurd's
Taro.
just staring.
Oh, fuck. Why can't one thing just go right for once?
Could you please spit him back out? I watched this thing fight a dragon. Sigurd's survival instincts know she can't fight this thing.
He chews for a little bit longer, Sigrun. And like when a llama goes to hack a loogie, he just
Oh god.
spits on you, Sigrun. And I don't know if you've ever had llama spit, but that stuff is sticky as
Why
heck.
would I eat llama spit?
I'm not saying eat, but if you've been spat at by a llama, you know it's sticky and it like clops on you, and it's
And now it's gold.
except well, if you touched it with your hands, it'd be gold.
It's ooze.
However, it gets spat on you. Taro, you feel like you just went through a washer. However, you're no longer gold.
Sigrun, no! What's that?
That was perfect.
+1.
That
+1.
was perfect.
That was
Can't give a plus
perfect.
over that.
That was good.
What? Sigrun?
You're
You just
you're
see
like
Sigrun.
you're plastered stuck against Sigrun, and there is just phlegm and spit all over you.
Poor Shadow.
Poor me. Why poor me? I'm
Sigrun's
fine.
just like using her elbow to kind of like shove Taro.
What happened?
And then
Taro
she's
like
gonna
fly
pick up
himself.
the small ball of gold sand she's made, and like walk a little bit away from the wet stuff and start rolling the ball in sand again. She can't do much at this point.
Oh my god. What if Sigrun was able to make
Do you
a
wanna
giant
build a
snowball of
snow-
gold?
No, do you wanna build a snowman? It's just
Nobody-
made of golden sand.
Damn.
I can't touch anything else anymore.
That would be so amazing if we were able to crush somebody with a golden boulder.
See, now you're
I
thinking
mean-
of ways to utilize her air quotes curse.
Sigurd's gonna start rolling up a second ball of gold sand.
Is she okay?
She's not okay. You can tell by looking at her.
Any of us okay right now?
I don't think Sigurd
Oh,
just looks
Glaz is not there.
defeated.
I'm just saying that.
Taro
Um,
just picks himself off the ground, just sits down exhausted.
It's like you've got slime and crevices, you don't want slime.
Yeah, he's just slowly prestidigitating the slime off of him. He's like doing it sluggishly because he's still tired.
I should have specified that was more of a deeper red, by the way, Ryan.
Oh, I know that it's like an angry red, right?
Yeah.
An angry red.
Hers are naturally red, but it is a much terrifying red.
May I roll something to try to find the medical tent?
I mean, it's more like which one.
Shadow, you don't.
How many are there?
There's so many.
How many?
It's a war camp.
Just go for
You
the
know
closest one.
history. I know you know history. I know you know what war camps are like. This is an orc war camp
It's a war camp
of
Yeah.
a
at
horde-based
the
race.
climax of a war when most of the wounded are being safely brought back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk into one of the tents.
Pharaoh's gonna walk up to pick
I-
himself up and walk over to Kiyomi.
Hi, Tara.
Hey, Kiyomi, what happened?
Well, first you were gold, and you were gold for a while, and then you got eaten by that, thing, and then you were spit out, and now
that
you're not
explains.
gold.
Yeah, that explains everything. That's, I'm covering all of this. What about in the castle? Did we do it?
I don't know. I think so. We didn't choose the right items though, so yeah, no.
I see. Okay. Oh no.
There's now like 5 identically sized balls of golden sand.
I just realized we have to go talk to Saketsu.
Oh, we did. Kinda.
No, she came to talk to us.
Kinda.
Oh no.
He's
I'm
not
guessing
happy.
it-
He's a fox in that hole over there. You know, the one where Jester is.
I see.
I see, said the blind bat.
It's terrible.
Taro, it is at this point that you realize there's a very large shadow behind you, and you realize it's that goat thing that you saw fighting the dragon. Goat lion thing.
Tara knows the shadow, his eyes open, and he just jolts up, like looking up. Like, oh.
You might want to link that thingy. That's what turned you back.
Tara will slowly stand up and give a bow. Thank you.
It like breathes in a really big puff of air and then blows it out on you.
Oh. Ooh. He just shakes his head like an alien, like, ooh.
You also like somewhat don't feel like it was a pleasurable experience to be cured however this creature cured you, because it's not like it has the ability to move its hands to do, you know, any type of hand movement type stuff. So it had to have done something weird. You don't want to think about it. The wisdom in you says, let's not.
Yeah, let's not think about it. I'll just give another deeper bow and the same.
However, Sigrun, those golden laps of sand, you do notice the creature is just picking up the gold sand balls and eating them.
It just keeps making them as it eats them.
And it kind of has like almost a giraffe-like tongue as it comes down and kind of like curls its tongue around the gold balls of sand.
At least she's doing something useful.
Almost seemingly, it's not necessarily the fact of the sand, it's the magic itself that it's eating.
It just sits there and keeps doing it. With, like, the saddest face Sigrun's ever made before.
Sigrid, roll me a perception.
Oh, I'm great at this. Holy shit, I'm great at this. Dirty 20!
You recognize Funorg is not on your back.
She starts looking for the sword.
You go through a few moments of panic, and then you see both your parents looking over the sword. At first you see it in your mom's hands and you have like this momentary of panic, and then it's passed to your dad, and then you're like, okay. And you can't tell what they're discussing at the distance, but they have the sword.
You're gonna make a ball of gold while walking over.
That creature just keeps eating every ball of gold you make.
Guys, I can feed something.
Almost
What
like
are
this
you
creature
doing?
likes to eat magic, and it's good for fighting a magically based creature.
It's literally draining the gold out of it.
Did I break it? Is that why you're looking at it?
No, Shigrun.
Okay.
We merely were checking. You do notice when your mom, at this distance, as she's letting go of the sword to your dad, you do notice, like, the irises in her eye, like, one of the eyes, as if this one was finishing and it was swiping across. The back color of her eye was different for just half a second.
Are you okay?
What's wrong, Shigrun?
You had something in your eye.
She just looks at you, confused.
Yeah, there was a little thing in the back of your eye.
They kind of look at each other and look at you, confused.
It went right there. It went.
Are you still hungry, Shigrun?
I mean, yes, but I'm not hungry enough to be hallucinating. Plus, I couldn't eat if I wanted to.
Your dad takes out a mutton leg and just puts it in your mouth. And when you finish eating it, you go to open your mouth again, he puts another one in.
Okay, that's a. How to shut Sigrun up? Just keep her mouth full of food. This man spent 5 years with, well, not 5 years, but like a 2 years with her. Maybe more. I think Sigrun was actually one of the first ones to leave.
You were one of the first to leave, so you spent a lot more time with your family than others. However, they're both just staring at you.
Gets really close to her mom and like stares directly into her eyes. Do I see anything?
Their eyes. Shigrun. Sit down.
Sits down but keeps staring directly into her mother's eyes.
She takes hold of your hand.
No!
Do you... Let's see if you can rip away fast enough than your mother can grab.
Dex check or save?
I mean, we were doing Dex for Dex earlier, so we'll just keep doing Dex for Dex.
17.
It's gonna be hard to beat your mom.
Yeah, especially with that low.
Would have
I mean,
been hard to beat.
17's not low, but
Mine's a 21, so I get a hold of your. She gets a hold of your hand, which. Oh wow, your mom passed a con save.
on
Who
the
would've
upside,
thought?
both my parents have an absurd. This woman gave birth to Sigrid. She's gonna have a high con.
But she takes hold of your hand and she does not start turning to gold, Sigrun. Which just leaves you more confused. Because so far, everyone you've touched has turned to gold.
She panics and then just confused stare.
She does take your hand, though, and put it on the flat part of Unorg, and puts her hand on the flat part of Unorg. And then you notice her eyes change colors again.
See, it did it again.
She does not appear to be hearing anything you're saying in this moment. And when you try to, like, move it all your hand, you can't move it.
Help.
However, time passes probably about 5-10 minutes, and then her eyes revert back to normal. And then you, like, quickly are able to rip your hand out.
Are you okay?
What do you mean, am I okay, Sigrun?
What did you do?
What did I do? What did you do?
You're the one that touched the sword and then just locked up for several minutes.
You saying in the last few years we spent together you never saw me touch the sword like this? You don't recall her doing it, but you also don't recall really looking for her to do it.
Nope. She just made sure she wasn't swinging it around.
Yeah, and to be fair, she did her best to avoid you seeing her touch it. Because sometimes you got triggered just at her merely thinking about it and talking about it. Let alone touching it.
She just used Dad taking it for maintenance as an excuse.
You'll figure it out, Sigrun.
Do my eyes look like that when I wield the sword?
No, but they can.
That's weird. Just awkwardly staring now.
At the sword or her?
Yes.
I mean, she didn't turn to gold.
Mom's a freak that doesn't get golded, and the sword's the sword. Then
So
there's
here's
Dad.
what you do. Get your mom to straighten her legs. Turn her knees to gold. And then maybe she might be able to walk again.
I think I just heard something about somebody spreading legs.
What? I'm just trying to think of not what she said, but how that would even work.
It would.
Well, we have Jester remove the kneecaps, and then I gold the kneecaps, and then Jester put them back on.
Okay, never mind. I like that idea.
You just like the idea of Jester getting an excuse to cut someone open and remove one of their body parts.
And then put it back in, so it's fun.
True. However, after a bit of just awkwardly staring, Sigrid just sits back down and starts sulking as she makes more gold balls.
Okay. That creature is still just eating the gold that you're making.
How long
It gives
does
her
it?
something to do.
How long does it take for me to get medical assistance? I'm guessing it's taking a while, since there are more people who need a lot more.
You're injured?
I technically am.
What? Oh, your arm.
Just come have the giant thing suck on your hand for a little bit.
Yeah.
He doesn't know about that yet. He was walking away when it happened.
That's because Sigrun keeps making more gold, so he's instinctively going to where it is.
Makes a gold trail to Blaz.
Speaking
just-
of which, there's a gold tent.
Yeah,
Oh.
The
Good
creature
water.
stands up and walks over to the medical area,
it
and
just
just
eats a tent.
eats the tent.
Misha's exposed.
To which is a lot of panic as Rexar and everyone is like, the tent is just gone. And no one really knows how to react. To which then they just rush into a different tent with Misha, who looks like they're almost finished up with the surgery. Because it has been a bit. However, Galaz, there is a bear rushed into the tent you're in.
He'll move out of the way.
Bear's more important. Get the fuck out.
However, everyone seems pretty busy in this tent, so you do walk out, and you just see this giant goat thing eating a gold tent.
I'm just gonna go to another tent unless I see it. Spit it back out and it's not gold anymore.
Tent's made of plant fiber. It's gone.
gonna
It's been
eat it.
eaten.
Yeah, he doesn't know that then, so he's just gonna keep walking.
No.
You start walking, and you just feel something's eyes lock onto the back of you, like just burrow deep into your skin.
It
Oh.
wants to suckle upon your arm. You know you want it. Give it desire.
If you try to keep walking, you're going to have to make a wisdom save.
No one could hear it, but he sighed.
The unaudible sighs are always the saddest.
Can I tell he wants to...
You
my
have no
arm?
clue what it wants. You just don't want to keep moving.
That I don't move if I don't want to keep moving.
You trust your instincts, your hunter instincts, and you stop moving as a shadow looms over you of much greater height.
Want to be eaten, or is this gonna lick my arm? Please don't lick my arm.
As a tongue curls around your arm with the gold.
Oh, yes.
And you can just feel kind of like a pulse going through the tongue as it like kind of slightly twitches as it's curled around your
Stop
arm.
talking about it pulsing and twitching, please.
This is the kind of tongue that can
What?
tie
It's a tongue that's bigger than you. Don't you need those
It's a
descriptive
tongue
things to key you
bigger
into
than
that?
you, fam.
Come on.
It's a tongue. It's big. It's long.
Do you
it's
know how
pulsing, it's
loud that
twitching,
would
and
be?
it's
Too?
dripping
That would be
wet.
like eardrum shattering kind of loud slurps. God, that'd be awful.
You know, I wish I was deaf right about now.
However-
I'm the man who cringes every time I bring body horror into my Aberrant campaign.
Yeah, sometimes I wish I was deaf,
However,
but I
its
didn't know.
tongue slowly releases your arm, and you can now bend and move it again. There is no more gold locking up the joint.
Wow, that's probably the first time Glaz has had so much white sticky stuff on him at once.
Is it?
Glaz will start to walk back over, and people would notice that his hair is down for the first time ever.
However, has Sigrun gone back to making more gold?
Sigrun has made a golden snowman with a sad face on it.
It eats it.
Do you want to build a gold man?
A golden sandman.
Yeah, the golden sandman.
Mr.
A
Sand?
whole new different to enter the Sandman.
But
I
he'll
have
just
some
sit
stuff right
down
there.
next to them.
Hey, at least there's some sick rock going on in the background while
Hey,
it's
Glass.
playing.
Hello, Tara. I'm glad to see you're not golden anymore.
It was an experience, I should say, or a lack of one.
Oh, Ryan.
You're welcome. I just want
One
to say that
minute.
for you're welcome.
1 minute I was running from Sigra, next thing I know I'm plastered to her with something sticky all over me.
Hmm.
Hey, part of that is right though. Part of that
No,
is true.
it definitely is.
Part of it's true. It's just that whole last part, you know. Well, not the last part. One of the parts.
I'm scared.
I am too. I don't know what's going on.
That's the issue. We never know what's going on with this form of Jester.
You know what this form of Jester does.
So, even in this form with its increased wisdom, Ryan, it does not see through the deception. I'm just gonna tell you that now.
Wow.
Easy. I love plus 13 deception and being able to add a d6 to it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. My favorite.
Oh my god.
Oh, trust me, she had in this form, she actually had a chance of seeing through it.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Still didn't.
Gosh, you guys did not talk to Saketsu enough.
I fucking tried.
Sigrid wouldn't know what to say.
None of
Someone
you guys
already-
would. None of you are people. Jester is the
Sigrid-
most sociable out of all of you.
Wait, that's right. That's well, Taro kinda, because I
You
mean
the
he
guy
lived
that
in a
was
giant
gold
town. I
until
feel
a
like,
couple minutes
Yeah,
ago?
the guy that was
Wait,
gold
yeah.
until a couple minutes
yeah,
ago.
I can't
He's the
blame
only
Taro
one-
for
yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
I was just saying for people who might not be so unsociable.
Mhm.
Although
Technically,
Feywild is still a very
It's just Kiyomi is
Kiyomi doesn't know her that well.
Yeah, doesn't know Saketsu in the same level as the rest of the party. Sigrid's just gonna lay on the sand and let out a massive sigh.
The only other thing to your advantage right now, Ryan, in this form, she's a little more unhinged.
gosh. What do I pick?
If there's one thing that should be remembered, she sometimes struggles to get out of this fox form.
You remember though?
It's okay, I can fix that. Touch.
What is its con?
Probably decent with what it is.
It's not that high of a difference, really.
I must whisper to myself.
Isn't that what Jester does all the time?
Ah, you got me.
You're good, Autumn.
Hey, night everyone.
Well,
I mainly just need to finish up the interaction between Ryan, Jester, and Suketsu.
okie dokes. I'm starting to get tired.
You're good if you want to dip, Cam.
Okay.
I just the Sigrun is in a point of despair right now.
Yeah.
She's not gonna do much.
In your moments of despair, Sigrun, you do feel your shadow curl around you.
Well, she's laying face first on the sand, so not that hard for
I
him.
will
for
have to
that
ask
to
before I do
happen.
go, Tiff. I'm pretty sure that's not happening, correct? With Tara?
Where?
At this point in time?
What?
Hold on, let me see if I can find the message in our PM and ping it to you.
I'm also half asleep, so like.
Yeah. Can't find our
Man, this curse is worse than I actually envisioned it being.
I took away the immunity in it because I thought that was boring. Oh no, he's leaving us for GTA RP.
Oh no.
I'm still here.
I need to send these items somewhere. Up to you, I would say, if that starts coming out, Cam.
Okay.
I always leave the ball in the player's court. I just simply give a direction in which I feel the thing is in which direction I feel like a character's going, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
There's still a chance for it.
I mean, I feel like it more comes down to when you find your dad will be the biggest, if you'll flip
Yeah.
into the darker form or not.
Okay. That is fair.
That's what I need to copy an image of. Okay, saved the images. Mainly because I want to show you what you got, Ryan. I'm gonna show you what your potion you found is.
I can't wait to throw this in glass.
Okie dokes. But I'm going to head out. Later.
See ya.
Take it easy.
Ryan, you see this one come out and pick up those items. Which you would know is more of the another form that form takes. They're kitsunes. They blend forms really easy. And just collects those items. However, I will end with that there. As, the party is dipping into some chaos. Oh, also, I should specify, Ryan. That same little creature that helped you out in the castle is, poking its head over a sand dune.
Oh, it's still around. That's
It's horrible news for party, great news for you.
absolutely. Gosh.